Guys, a popcorn fart. It's stickier than hell, though. Sticky, even though it's dry. New pot. Just brought me some new pot. That's good green bud right there. Nothing, Charlie, because you're never coming on my panel ever again. You've had your time up here. You wore your welcome up. You're not a VIP. Sorry, Charlie. You're not that important to me, Charlie. You're not. You go ahead and chat in the side chat, and if you insult me, then I'm going to remove it. Grow the fuck up, Charlie. Grow up. And I'm rolling a joint. And here, so you can't watch me. But turn my camera off. Yeah, I'm going to turn the microphone off. Right now, I'm rolling a joint. I'm sitting here listening to music. And I'm casting. We'll see how peaceful you are. My side chat's open. You know, Marco Vin will be on at 6:00. Yeah, I went live because JC went live. Yeah, she made me go live. I was going to wait till 6, but so I'm here to troll JC. That's all there is to it, bitch. JC, come up, play that fucking thing. We'll get you your $1,000 you so desperately need. You sit there and say you don't need money and everything, but you want $1,000 to play that audio when you call the cops on me, JC. Huh? How about it, bitch? Huh? I haven't cussed you out nowhere near what fucking Wiggin would do. Angie. So there you go, Angie. See, this is what you get for trolling me, because you do that on purpose. Used to be you would block me, Angie, and then you run your suck fuck. Angie's made videos about me being a racist. Fuck you, Angie. You're the fucking racist piece of shit. And you're a deadbeat mother. You're out here fucking telling Mary how she should behave and act and every fucking thing else. You don't set a very good example. Your son needs you. Nothing can replace the mother. Nothing. So fuck you, Angie. I'll never offer an apology for anything. And I meant every word I've said to you. You're a deadbeat mother. A guy like me met a girl like you with a kid. There's a reason why you don't have a man in your life. See me drink a beer at 4 o'clock this morning? Fucking drink. I drank a beer this morning. Someone was here and they had one with me. All right, Charlie, I'll give you a fucking chance. All right. You're gonna have to deal with what I'm thinking. So, you can have an opinion, but don't browbeat me or try to. Yeah, so I got something I'm gonna ask you since you want to come up. Yeah, reminisce a little bit. Hey, I should go in my rocking chair so I could be like fucking kiddos. Kiddos, where in the fuck are you? That fucker probably in jail. Either that or some black guy's cock was too big for him. Charlie, do I have you banned? Like, should I go look, see if you're banned? Might have you banned, Charlie. Let me go look. I'll go look, see if anybody's fucking banned from my studio, my panel. You might be banned, Charlie. This one says no banned guest, but that doesn't mean anything. I gotta go to my YouTube page now. Which I didn't bring it up in the first place. I should have had to. Dashboard. La 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 la. Don't feel the reaper. There's only two hidden users, Patrick Rowe and Schrodinger's cat. And I just unbanned both of them. So that means Empress can fucking click on my little fucking link if he wants. It doesn't mean I'm gonna let that fucker up here.
So Billy, it takes a little time for me to get up here. They've added new security protocols to reach your channel. I got to go through my phone and hit a code and everything to get up here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a little while to do that. That's not just your stream; it's all of them.
Yeah, well, they need to protect us out here doing this shit.
Yeah, I agree.
These fuckers that want to report you and try to get you taken down for doing shit, fuck them.
Mm-hmm. I heard that.
Charlie, were you in JC's chat the day she called the cops?
No, but I was in JC's chat this morning and I saw Kittles there.
I'm asking. I want to talk about when she called the cops in my village. So you weren't there for that? You didn't see any of that at all?
No, sir. I don't remember any of that. Was that what you wanted to ask me?
So you don't know anything about it?
Other than what people have said.
So no, I have a few things I want to ask you. Okay. So what do you think about her doing that back then?
Can you give me just a second? I got my daughter texting me.
You can't do both?
What was the question?
You can't wait and text her back later?
Well, I'm asking her what she's going to be doing because she's shipping out. Oh. She's shipping out on Tuesday, Billy. You know what that means.
What do you think about when JC called the cops in my village after I posted the number 85,000 times and she cried that I was going to go to Ottawa and shoot her and they need to come and take my guns because the Second Amendment kills. And then after the chief of police told her, we don't know how many guns he has, she started complaining about the police department, and then she Googled it on fucking Google Earth and that. She got the picture of the building, right? And it's a rinky-dink little fuck. Charlie, I'm wound up.
I know.
Right? Now, hold on a second, because I'm vetting. Where do you think my mother's picture come from, Charlie? Why is Logical using my mother's picture? Your friend.
I don't know. Maybe you and him got some bad blood somewhere in the past. Maybe.
Never mind. I don't want to talk to you, Charlie. Go away. There they are. There's acid drip in my chat. I hope you're watching, Angela. Now you're banned, Charlie. I didn't really want to talk to you in the first place. You helped me out, though, because JC's live and I know she's listening. I'm not joking around, Charlie. I'm done fucking playing the silly games. I like to enjoy myself in that, but certain people are making that fucking difficult. JC's one of them. Lying bitch. Body guitar, Jay. Why don't you come up here and run your mouth to me, boy? Newbie. You're a newbie. I don't remember you in JC's chat the first year she was streaming. Maybe you had a wrench and you fucking hid. Then you would fucking, oh, Billy, this and that. Because you guys are a bunch of fucking cowards. I don't even feel like being live during fucking Levin tonight. That is it. Still got about 20 minutes before he comes on. Yeah, JC, bring your audio. You want money for that? I've talked to fucking people in my village about it. We'll give you $1,000 if you want to come up and play it. You got to do it up here. It's kind of lengthy. Play the whole thing. I want to hear the whole thing. You fucking beg, JC. And now I got acid drip fucking calling here to rent a center, thinking he's what a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. They were right back in the 80s about what this is, who this is going to draw, and there they are, the fucking scumbags out here. All you guys did this for Facebook. You run around turning people in. What a fucking life. That's all you got. No wonder you're on the internet. But it, Dutchie. Ain't nothing stopping you. Come on there, fag boy. Bring your boyfriends with you. Bring rum with you, Whippermano. Who else is over there? Fucking empty child. Ever who the fuck that is. Who knows if it's Sebastian or who the fuck it is. Chillax involved in all this? Yeah, in my arena. You're in my arena. It works. So I'll unban it. Nobody's banned. Nobody's banned. That means anything. But you, Lady Venom, huh? Come on up here. Hey, why should I defend your kids? See, Wiggin, and you demanded that I fucking apologize to this woman. I really don't feel like talking to you, Charlie. I really don't. Seriously. Blame Wiggin for the way I'm acting right now. It's his fault. I'm acting like this. The motherfucker's treating me unprofessionally, and I'd like to smack him right in the fucking head. There ain't nothing he could do about it. That motherfucker can't even walk around the block without fucking running out of breath. Sit there with no teeth all fucking day long. You're not coming up again, Charlie. I don't want to talk to you. I really don't. There's nothing you're going to do or say that's going to change my mind on anything. Acid drip, my address is public. You're not doing anything. What? People out here on the internet going to know my address? It's pointless. Charlie, I said leave, so I'm going to kick you. I don't want to see you in my backstage. Don't cross the line too many times, Charlie. I don't want to talk to you. New pop, by the way. This is going to fucking really send me. Post it again, I said, and I'm just going to start banning your shit. Go to your chat and fucking cry about two women. Wolfie and Angela. Have you bent right over there, boy? And Angela doesn't have to like me. I don't care. Maybe she doesn't. I really don't care. She knows I like her, and and it's platonic. Moron. Come on, Relentless. Come up here and call me Gaiden. Come on, bitch. You fucking lush, snorting fucking bitch. Thought you were gonna be fun, but you're fucked up in the head. Where the hell is this woman's husband, anyways? Where's Mr. Relentless? Where's that fucking guy at? Got a good woman at home who thinks I do no wrong. Little Hank Williams Jr. Sometimes, Lord, she just ain't always around. When I fall, I can't help myself at all. I get whiskey bent and hellbound. Whiskey bent and hellbound. Put a cold one in my hand. Love to get drunk and hear some. That's a trip. I hope you know that there are people in here that I know their identity, and I don't tattle on them. I try not to have any friendly fire when I do what I do. It's the whole purpose of cloning. Find out who's who. You hear Wiggin cry, "Oh, you never write about it. Nah, you never write about it, Billy. Yeah. It means just the opposite. Wiggins' downfall, underestimating his opponent. Yeah, I have. If you've never seen a grosbeak, all right, there's different species of grosbeak. And there's one species, they're pure black. Pure black. And they were at my feeder today, and it's the first time I've seen them. And it's getting close to spring. Still 3 weeks of winter yet, though. You probably know who your clones are, Matt.
Own way. We live within our means and save for a rainy day. So when someone's begging on the street, we'll need food and tobacco. There's a help wanted sign over there. There's a help wanted sign over there, and there's a help wanted sign behind you, and you're on the corner begging that $1 million in jewelry, and they'll get you a sandwich and a blanket and a band-aid. We have donated to these charities to help you people. You're a scammer.
Here's how you do that. Find a wall and stand at arm's length distance between the wall. All right. Hands are up. Look at your hands. You're going to follow your hands all the way back to the wall. And then again, okay, down. Good. That's pretty good. And then once you're done, you're going to do the wall. And on. Here's how you do that then. Find a wall and stand at arm's length distance between the wall. All right. Hands are up. Your hands. You're going to follow all the way back to the wall. And then and then once you start, then you do the wall. Here's how you do that then. Find a wall and stand at arm's length distance between the wall. All right. Hands are up. Your hands. You're going to follow all the way back to the wall. And then again, good. And then once you start,
That's on YouTube. I want to see it again.
here's how you do that. Find a wall and stand at arm's length distance between the wall. All right. Hands are up. Your hands. You're going to follow all the way back to the wall. And then again, and then once you start, you're going to do the wall. Here's how you do that then. Find a wall and stand at arm's length distance between the wall. All right. Hands are up. Your hands. You're going to follow all the way back to the wall. And then again, Good. And then once you're done, you're going to move the wall. And on. Here's how you do that thing. Find.
Can you do a back bend? Hey, Mary Bernie, can you do a back bend? Anybody want to see Mary Bernie do this trick? How about you, Tiffany? You're all into fitness. Can you do this, Tiffany? Charlie, you think Tiffany could do this?
Don't know that I'm gonna do whenever Shakira. I think people are big Shakira fans, so let's give this one a go. Yeah. Yeah, that's what needs to happen. If I could do it quite naturally, so I'm hoping it just comes to me, because if I think about that part, my brain is like, what?
New York Yankee hat.
Yeah.
See it?
Oh, it's faster than I thought it was. Oh, God. I think I've whipped myself there, haven't I? Well, I know I have. You know, it's hard. That's it. I'm tired. You know me. I can always get it better. Yeah, there's a really good one in there somewhere. I have to wrap it up. Ah! How did I manage that? I'm gonna do whenever.
You're not coming back up here tonight, Charlie. You what don't you understand, Charlie? I don't want to hang out with you, Charlie. Okay, you're not going to come up and sit on my panel. It's not happening. We have nothing in common. Nothing. Nothing you and I have in common. Nothing. Seriously. You're really not even my generation. You're a generation behind me. I'm older than you are.
Find a wall and stand at arm's length distance from the wall. Right? Hands are up. Your hands. You're going to falling all the way back to the wall. And then you go. Good. And then once you're done, you're going to move the wall.
Nice, huh? That's nice.
Wall and stand.
They're taken, obviously. Yeah. Do that, Tiffany. Tiffany, let me see you do a fucking back bend on the wall. See if there's another one on here. I don't have time for a tune. Look at, I'm going through my feed on this. American exceptionalism. That's funny. That JC can't even laugh at herself. She called the cops on me and it didn't work out. JC can never admit when she's wrong. She bet on the 2020 election. Biden didn't win, JC. Obvious, you can see what's going on. You don't think Trump cheated or Biden cheated? The Democrats? You don't think Trump was treated? That's what I was thinking of saying. You didn't win that bet, JC. You lost. Biden didn't win. He cheated. He was a fraudulent president. Biggest fucking hoax played on American ever.
part-time MA in government degree and incredibly generous scholarship.
Didn't even run for a second term. He wants to take Biden, or Biden wants to take Trump behind the gym.
$10 million. The foundation is on the road to building 100 Fisher houses
Wow.
across the country and overseas. Learn more at fisherhouse.org. Hey, it's Larry O'Connor here. Are you working on the Hill or at a think tank, or are you a young professional desiring a career in American politics? Click right here to learn more about Hillsdale College's part-time MA in government degree and incredibly generous scholarships.
Working hard is worth it if you're seeing results. And when it comes to working out, the same thing is true. You want the maximum benefit in the time you have, and that's exactly what Tonal is built for. And with their latest iteration, Tonal 2, you can ensure your workout is more tailored and effective than ever. Tonal's at-home strength training system uses adaptive weight to learn from your movement and set the optimal weight for every move, adjusting in 1 pound increments up to 250 pounds, challenging even the most advanced users to push their limits. You can also experience a full body burn with the new Arrowhit workouts, the perfect blend of heart pumping cardio and strength. Plus, the new built-in Smart View leverages a high-resolution camera that lets you see yourself during your workout, analyzes your movement, and provides real-time coaching, just like a personal trainer. Right now, Tonal is offering our listeners $200 off your Tonal purchase with promo code Tonal200. That's Tonal.com and use promo code Tonal200 for $200 off your purchase. That's Tonal.com, promo code Tonal200 for $200 off.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. And don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation. But then you get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Here's Michelle Murray in the Hadid Carpet Cleaning Traffic Center. On the outer loop of the Beltway at the Legion Bridge, the disabled vehicle still blocks the right lane and the right transition lane, and traffic is jammed from Old Georgetown Road. Also very heavy on the outer loop from Van Dortry to the Wilson Bridge. Inner loop still delays through Tyson's Inn towards Bethesda and College Park. Also, you will find some slowing traffic still traveling on 270 northbound headed through Gaithersburg between Crawford Road and Middlebrook Road, and between 109 and Route
Just
80.
what I need.
Parkway slows northbound between 123 and the Beltway, and still delays on 66 heading westbound from the Beltway to 123 and from the Fairfax County Parkway towards Business 234. Now from GarageRepair.com, the
Scotty's kids were here earlier.
Tomorrow, mostly to partly sunny during the morning, will be in the 50s to around 60. A cold front during the afternoon brings rapidly falling temperatures during the evening. I'm 7 News meteorologist Steve Rubin with First Alert Weather Center.
Right now, 55 in Washington. I'm Heather Curtis on WMAL.
105.9 FM and streaming worldwide on the WMAL app. Mark Levin. Contact with us.
Because the national anthem's playing, so Mark Levin will be speaking.
He's going to put his own sub in? Is that what the guy said, Mr. Producer? We'll have to circle back with him, won't we? Damn right. Hello, America. I'm Mark Levin. Our number is 877-381-3811. 877-381-3811. I'm sorry, folks. I got very sick yesterday.
I'm sick.
I feel like a ton of bricks, really. Up until about 2 hours before the show, I was going to do it. Try. You can hear me now. and I feel much, much better than I did yesterday. But I can't have people stabbing me in the back trying to replace me. So I'm going to deal with that over the weekend and deal with it next week. But that's a separate issue. I support Ukraine against Russia. But for the life of me, I don't understand why Zelensky just didn't come to Washington, sign this minerals deal, and then go back to Ukraine and deal with the next phase.
Because it can only benefit him.
When the next phase comes up.
Trading parties with the United States. That's a big deal.
Explain why I feel that
Fuck you, Whipperman, Dutchy, all you motherfuckers over there.
And a tremendous opportunity for Ukraine. Now, there are left-wing Democrats. You know, my former editor for my books, who's a left-wing radical leftist, Mitchell Ivers, keeps writing me like a stalker this stuff. You know, Zelensky's right. You know this. It's not a matter of that. It's how do you get things done. And so the Democrats are just lined up. Anything Trump does, anti-Trump, Trump. They're all Trump haters, so therefore anything Trump does, they hate. But I look at this straightforwardly, and I think to myself, you got tremendous minerals. The American people elected Donald Trump, whether the Democrats, the media, and the left like it or not. This is who he is. And he had a brilliant idea on what to do with these minerals that will make Ukraine wealthy. It will make more Americans wealthy. That will have American businesses and personnel physically present in Ukraine, meaning the likelihood of any future invasion is almost nil. And I mentioned this on Saturday. Do you have that, Mr. Producer? Let's take a listen at this. Go ahead. So I got to thinking, Donald Trump comes up with this idea. He says to Ukrainian President Zelensky, we want access to your minerals, your rare minerals. You have an enormous resource there, natural resource there, worth trillions and trillions of dollars, underdeveloped. We have spent hundreds of billions of dollars in your defense. We should figure out how to access them, how to mine them, how to use them. He didn't talk about going in there and stealing them. He didn't talk about going in there and conquering. We're not a colonial power, an imperial power. And I thought to myself, Zelensky says no. Why wouldn't he say yes? Mark, what are you talking about? Now, by the time you hear this program, maybe he'll make a U-turn and say yes and negotiate a deal. Why? I want you to think about this. With our economic might, with our ability to mine, with our business competence, especially with President Trump, can you imagine the wealth that we would create for Ukraine and for the United States? And the national security imperative this is, access to minerals we don't have or don't have much of, rather than relying on communist China. Can you imagine what communist China and Russia would think if we had this kind of an economic alliance with Ukraine, where the people of Ukraine benefit, the people of the United States benefit? It's genius, just like his Gaza plan is genius. Now, you know, when it comes to Putin versus Ukraine, I support Ukraine. Yes, I do. Putin's a bad man. He's got 1,000 nuclear missiles aimed at the United States. His jets keep buzzing our ships. He's taking over with 10 military bases, the Arctic Circle, which is one of the reasons, again, brilliant point, Donald Trump is saying, wait a minute, we need Greenland. So Donald Trump's thinking about these things. And so I'm thinking this is like a quasi-Marshall Plan, but without us just giving money, more money to Ukraine. It's a business relationship and a financial relationship that benefits both countries. Now, it went on for quite a bit, and I went into the type of minerals we're talking about and how we would benefit from them. And I went on to how you basically have a national security presence there. You're going to have American businesses there and American companies there and so forth and so on. In other words, you're going to have a very close relationship with Ukraine, Americans working next to Ukrainians. And Donald Trump liked what I said so much that he said that what I said that night, what I said the following night, Sunday night, they ought to build a museum and put those shows in the museum. That's his view. I didn't have any conversation with him in advance. I could just see how he's developing the whole process in his mind. And I'm thinking, back then, that was last Saturday. Today is Friday. Why wouldn't you grab a deal like that? This is a lifeline. Well, it doesn't have any security provisions. It doesn't have the one step at a time, brother. One step at a time. Maybe there'll be security provisions because Europe has already said, Britain and France, that they would contribute troops and so forth and so on, which is perfectly fine. Europe can do what it wants. This president's not going to do that. But he is prepared to do something that will revitalize Ukraine, help rebuild Ukraine after a war like this. It was just, to me, such a massive opportunity. Again, as somebody who supports Ukraine against Russia, and has no doubt about it. Now, what I'm hoping is, and I don't know, that Zelensky will find some way to fix this. To fix it. Because his country needs us, his people need us, and he has an opportunity here to not go the Biden way, because it's not going to happen anymore, the pouring of money into Ukraine. First of all, even if Trump wanted to do it, Congress is not going to do it. So it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Period. But this is better than that. This is better than the Marshall Plan. The Marshall Plan was the grant of money to rebuild the economies of these countries that we conquered, to make sure it wasn't like after World War II, where the victorious countries basically raped the defeated countries of all their industrial might and all the rest of it. And it contributed to the rise of Adolf Hitler and so forth. This is a brilliant idea. Shared interests, shared businesses, shared investments. And here's the deal. Ukraine hasn't really been able to exploit its natural resource. Why? Because it doesn't have the capital. It doesn't have the equipment. Right now, it doesn't have the people. We can provide that. So it creates American businesses. It improves the lot of businesses that already exist. It creates American jobs. It creates a bond between the Ukrainian people and the American people, American business and Ukrainian business. And so I'm thinking, how do you blow that? Just come to the United States, do what these presidents and prime ministers and the rest of them do, smile, shake hands, do your thing. You're going to debate, keep the debating behind closed doors. But even why do that? Why do that? It's about a minerals deal. It's not about Russia. So I think it was a missed opportunity, and I think Zelensky needs to do everything humanly possible. Look, I don't know the man. I haven't interviewed the man. But you're to do everything humanly possible to figure out how to breathe life back into this. And so when I hear the Democrats going on and on, it's Trump's fault, it's very annoying to me. Or Lindsey Graham, who plays three sides of a two-sided game. I don't know why he's up front doing anything, quite frankly. Somehow he's always in the middle of these things, and they never turn out very good. He was for the two-state solution, still is, for the Palestinians. He's got his head way up. The Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia took us. Look, I bump into him. He's friendly, so forth and so on. But his foreign policy ideas are bizarre. They just are. So I just think that this was a blown opportunity, a truly blown opportunity for Zelensky and the Ukrainians. And I see Lindsey Graham's now calling on Zelensky to resign or something or other and so forth. This is what I mean. I'm not sure where he's coming from. If he resigns, he resigns. If he doesn't, I don't understand. We are colonialists or we're not colonialists. We are imperialists or we're not imperialists. We reach into other governments, we tell them what to do or we don't tell them what to do. I think the best thing that we can do now is urge Zelensky fix it. He broke it. Now fix it. He broke it. Now fix it. He came to the United States. The deal was worked out according to the Treasury Secretary. That means Zelensky's relevant cabinet people, and by the way, his parliament all agreed to it. All that needed to be done was to have it signed. That's it. And he didn't do it. And he's not dealing with Biden anymore. Now, one of the positive things that's going to come out of this is the Europeans are really going to have to step it up, and I think they're going to. They're really going to have to step it up. And they're coming out today, not attacking the United States or President Trump, but talking about how they support the Ukraine. They're talking tougher than before. They're talking about having to provide more resources than before. And so that's a good thing. I'm all for that. So my view of this is absolutely clear. This is the view I take. It's consistent with the principles I've always held.
Look, I'm not pushing it up.
It's consistent with American security, America's economic interests. And that proposal by Trump with respect to minerals was absolute genius. And so I just build on it, hoping that it would come to fruition. But I still think it will. Living in I still think it will. Because it's still the best interest of but Zelensky's going to have to be the one to get this fixed. Unfortunately, he broke it.
All right, I'm going back to my chat. I was in Vegas with this.
News Talk 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news.
Have you joined the mass exodus yet? That's right. People are leaving the big wireless companies in droves. For my wireless company,
See, something's going on. It's happening. I suggest everybody here look at Vegas chat. I'm not looking at JC's. I don't care what goes on there. I already know what goes on at JC's chat. I don't need to look. Yes.
Will help you make the switch in as little as 10 minutes. No hassle, no gimmicks. Just honest to goodness wireless price right. Now pound 250 and say keyword your new iPhone or Galaxy with qualified purchase from Pure Talk, America's wireless company, my wireless company. Visit puretalk.com for details.
In Montgomery County, westbound on the Intercounty.
It's going to get it going. Even more. Oh, that was a lot of smoke. Wow. Good pot.
Meanwhile, the Everly still is like between 123 and 270 spur. More delays from Old Georgetown Road to 95 and from Route 1 in College Park to BW Parkway. Now from GarageRepair.com to WMAL, your watch and forecast.
Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 47. Tomorrow, partly sunny.
Ew. Head rush. Might have to blow my nose in a minute.
In 1 pound increments up to 250 pounds, challenging even the most advanced users to push their limits. You can also experience a full body Arrowhead workout. Perfect blend of heart pumping, cardio, and strength. Plus, the new built-in Smart View leverages a high-resolution camera that lets you see yourself during your workout, analyzes your movement, and provides real-time personal training. Right now, Tonal is offering our listeners $200 off your Tonal purchase with promo code Tonal200. That's Tonal.com and use promo code off your purchase. That's Tonal.com, promo code Tonal200 for $200 off.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. Don't forget the meeting, yoga class, and dinner reservation. Go in. to get into the all
There you go. Go ahead, Pig and Rut. You know I know all your handles. Go ahead. Fact of the matter is that lady from Long Island has you guys bent. Whether or not she likes me, that doesn't matter. She doesn't have to like me. Woman can do what she wants. I'm not going to tell her what to do or how to act, behave, or anything like that. I didn't do it with Wolfie. I don't do it with Rusty, and I don't do it with JC. I never tell JC how to run her shit and all that crap. It's a different kind of trolling. You guys all went crying to JC because of me. All of you. I was part of driving Shannon out of JC's chat.
Anymore, dude. You are killing the show podcast. Follow us on your favorite platform. Making sense of your morning. Lots of coverage here on that developing story. O'Connor and Company, weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Larry O'Connor here getting you through your morning,
Making sense of Washington.
asking some big questions, some legitimate questions.
Making sense of the double standard. Making sense of the headlines.
Let me break it down because there's plenty to break down here.
O'Connor and Company with Larry O'Connor. Mornings from 5 to 9. News Talk 105.9 WMAL. Making sense of the news. A lot of that. But how many of them help you make sense of your world? The new WMAL app gives you the latest headline, perspective from the voices you trust, and weather info to keep you in the know. All without having to remember yet another word.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
Reading your favorite show, get the day's top headlines, and access our podcast archives. All with the new WMAL app.
Thank you.
Get the WMAL app today on Google Play or the Apple App Store and stay connected. WMAL, making sense of party politics because somebody's got to hold their feet to the fire. Download the WMAL app and stream us for free.
Here's less than a minute. Mayor asks President Zelensky if they got to apologize. Go ahead.
So I'm not hearing from you, Mr. President, a thought that you owe the president an apology.
No, I respect president and I respect American people. If I don't know if I think that we have to be very open and very honest, and I'm not sure that we do something bad. I think maybe sometimes some things we have to discuss out of media, with all respect to democracy and to free media. But there are things that where we have to understand the position of Ukraine and Ukrainians. I think that is the most important thing.
Well, he did say there that I guess he wished it wasn't in the open like that. You know, part of the problem could be English to Ukrainian, I guess. That's the language. I don't know. But whatever he does, he's going to have to use, I would say, non-public channels, not so much public interviews, to address this. A huge opportunity missed. And again, if I were him, and of course I'm not, I haven't gone through what he's gone through, his people are going through hell and all of it, I'd certainly reconsider this particular issue. You know, sometimes you got to deal with reality. Sometimes you got to deal with reality. You know, a lot of the money near the end that Biden was providing to the Ukrainians wasn't actually passed by Congress. He was taking them from different accounts. You can only do that for so long, and Donald Trump is of no mind to do it anyway. But just keep in mind how difficult it would be. It's not going to pass Congress. It's simply not going to. Again, even if you had a president who wanted to do it. That's the reality. Excuse me. That's the reality. And I think this was a great opportunity here. I hope they, I don't even know if they want to reconsider it. I hope they do, because I think it's very, very important. Now, I'm going to play some of what took place in the Oval Office. I'm going to also open the phone lines to you all over the country to get your input on this and get your take on this as well. I've always found that when I open the phones like this, which is not on a particular specific issue, get a lot more smart thinking and commentary than we do from people who do it for a living.
So when we come back, we'll play. I can't play it all, but we'll play some of the elements of what took place in front of the cameras there. And for the media, this is the other thing. That's the big issue. What took place in front of the cameras. For me, that's an issue. But a bigger issue is, how is this resolved, or is it going to get resolved? To me, that's a bigger issue. We'll be right back.
Hey, it's big. Rob Schmidt recently beat CNN in key ratings as millions are tuning into Newsmax. Every night, Rob Schmidt is on Newsmax revealing the truth about Elon Musk's Doge. Tune in tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern and find out why Rob is the hottest person in cable news. Even President Trump is watching, and he says Newsmax is terrific. Reuters Institute reports that Newsmax is now one of the top news brands in America. Find out why. Just check out Newsmax on your cable system. Get Rob Schmidt with Greta Van Susteren, Rob Fennerty, and much more. Download the free Newsmax app on your smartphone or home TV to start watching. It takes just seconds. With Newsmax Plus, you can watch our great shows anytime. Go to newsmaxplus.com and start your free trial. That's newsmaxplus.com. Make the switch to Newsmax today.
WMAL-FM, Woodbridge, Washington. Cumulus Media Station.
Making sense of the news. News Talk 105.9.
News now.
WMAL News at 6:30. I'm Heather Curtis.
Wrong way.
President Trump saying tonight that there were no peat or minerals deals after his heated Oval Office meeting today with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky because
He's looking to go on and fight. We're looking to end the death.
Zelensky telling Fox News minutes ago.
We want peace. That's why I'm in the United States.
But he said they also want security guarantees because Russian President Vladimir Putin's violated ceasefire agreements in the past. The number of measles cases in a Texas outbreak that killed an unvaccinated child has increased to 146. And now a child has come down with a case of German measles.
Matt, Wiggin is my number one fan, in case you haven't noticed. Nobody's up my ass more than Charles Wiggin. I can feel him breathing on my touch hole right now. That fucker's blowing and blowing and blowing.
Tailored and effective than ever. Tonal's at-home strength training system uses adaptive weight to learn from your
Matt
body
Galligan.
and set the optimal weight.
That's Matt.
16 in one-pack implements up to 250 pounds. Challenging even
So who is this Matty is back that did the thing with Rum? Is that Billboard doing that? I wonder. There's a couple of people out there that does what he does.
during your workout, analyzes your movement, and provides real-time coaching.
Hey, you know I'm right, huh, Charlie?
Tonal is offering our listeners $200 off your Tonal purchase with promo code TONAL200. That's Tonal.com and use promo code TONAL200 for $200 off your purchase.
Come on, Relentless. I want to hear you snort again. You ever hear Relentless talk? I've heard Sardu talk, too. I've seen him up on Rocky Goldman's panel. Listen, yeah. I've seen him on Caleb's panel.
Victory is overcoming my wounds, so I can help.
Charlie, you know who I want to come up here. They're biting at the bit. They fucking, it's like Matt say, why are they so mean to me in Vegas? The question should be, why is Wiggin so mean to me, Matt? Ask the question right. When you say they, you know, who the fuck is they? All right? Yeah, I like to be specific about things. Attention to detail. Pay attention to detail. That's the fucking first thing they teach you in basic training. Attention to detail. Yeah, I can. Charlie. You know what, Charlie?
More frequent exercise.
I do what I want here. I just timed you out for 24 hours, Charlie. There you go.
For more movement every day.
Now let me see you try to come up on my panel, Charlie. See what happens. You're bragging to somebody you were doing something in my. I ain't even paying attention to what the fuck you were doing. You guys think you made me quit. Come on, Wiggin. Come up and make me quit. Right there, you. I'll put that link down for you, Wiggin.
Like my son Finn, who was born with congenital.
The claims you've been making over at your place. You haven't even had a side chat. I can't even click on your link to try to come up and talk to you. You're that person that once they in an argument they get to the point where they say, "Just leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone." Hi, Charlie. I just timed you out for 24 hours.
Well,
I fucking warned you.
what I heard, I didn't hear at all that Zelensky apologized. Did it sound that way to you, Mr. Beasley? No. But we shall see where that goes. I'm not going to play this whole exchange. It goes on for 10 or 11 minutes. Let me play a few minutes so you get a taste of it, those of you who didn't hear it earlier today.
What's the matter, Google?
You're busy. You have 4 years in the United States of America, we had a president who stood up at press conferences and talked tough about Vladimir Putin, and then Putin invaded Ukraine and destroyed a significant chunk of the country. The path to peace, to prosperity, is maybe engaging in diplomacy. We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the president of the United States' words mattered more than the president of the United States' actions. What makes America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy. That's what President Trump is doing.
Can I ask you?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He occupied it.
All right, here, let's just stop. So there's a lot of responses that could be made to J.D. Vance. There was diplomacy in 1994 on nuclear weapons. Ukraine gave up all its nuclear weapons, a disaster, gave them back to Russia. And so it doesn't have that. And there were other deals they made with Russia along the way, and Russia obviously violated those too. So you can stand there and go toe-to-toe with J.D. Vance. But why would you? You want to get your deal and get out of there, right? And go home to Ukraine.
Yeah, they're pretty rough in there.
People, look what we've just achieved. We're not done. There's a lot we have to do. The Russians are still attacking us. But this is a great first step. You see my point, Mr. Producer? So why go toe-to-toe? I mean, diplomacy doesn't always work. Diplomacy can be a disaster. Just depends. But so what? You're not there to debate. Certainly not there to debate in front of the media. And it's not a debating society. You want to get that deal, which apparently was already agreed to. This is what's a little confusing to me. All the reports were that this deal had already been agreed to by both sides. And so this was going to be somewhat of a formality. And then this happens. Anyway, go ahead.
Of Ukraine, parts of East and Crimea. So he occupied it on.
Yeah, I can listen and read at the same time.
So during a lot of years, and I'm not speaking about just Biden, but those time was Obama, then President Obama.
This was Obama.
Trump, and God bless.
Sounds like he's got a dick in his mouth. Big guy though.
2015, nobody stopped. He just occupied and took. He killed people. You know what they call 2015, 2014, 2014. I was not here. Yeah, but yeah, but during 2014 till 2022, you know, well, the situation the same.
You know what I mean? This is, you're there to make your deal, not to go through all this stuff. You're there to cut your deal. A good deal that will help your country going forward. You're not there to get into a debate about what took place before.
And I will say Donald Trump was the first president to give offensive weapons to Ukraine when Obama refused. Javelins to knock out helicopters and low-flying jets. He gave that to them. If you're the leader of another country and you see there's been an election and you think one of the issues is we're going to get out of these wars, we're going to get out of this war, you've got to calibrate your diplomacy. You've got to calibrate your viewpoints. And in this case, a tremendous opportunity. Tremendous opportunity. Because nobody was going into Ukraine and doing what President Trump has proposed. Now, my view, Russia not only has invaded Ukraine because of territorial ambitions, and we know that because Putin has said so. So the Putinoids out there who pretend that, oh, no, they're just one of the same. No, Putin's a bad dude. He's a killer. But he also wants their minerals. Trump knows that, which is why he was trying to make that deal. China wants the minerals too. This is why China and Russia are in the, and I've talked about this, are in the Arctic Circle. Russia has 10 military bases. China's building bases there. This is why President Trump's talking about Greenland, which is very significant and very important. And by the way, tons of rare earth minerals in Greenland too. So the president is thinking very strategically. So this is what is perplexing to me. This is what's perplexing to me. That is a tremendous opportunity, better than a Marshall Plan, better than a Marshall Plan, to really enrich Ukraine, enrich us, pay down the debt, and have access to these rare earth minerals rather than, say, a Russia or a China. And they're very, very important. So that's why President Trump, I think, is a little fed up right about now. Go ahead.
On the contact line, nobody stopped him. You know that we had conversations with him, a lot of conversation, bilateral conversation, and we signed with him, me, like a new president, in 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel, we signed ceasefire. Ceasefire, all of them told me that he will never go.
Here's my point. Ceasefire, no ceasefire. If the United States has a significant presence in Ukraine, and I heard him say about an hour ago or half hour ago, you had 200 companies in it. We're not talking about that. We're talking about mass mining and development, massive capital investment, trillions of dollars on the line. Nobody else is going to do that but us and share it with the host country. Nobody else is going to do that. A host country that's a war, that has Russia right on the border, who else is going to do that? Nobody else. And this is what President Trump came up with. It's like President Trump came up with what to do in Gaza. Move the Palestinians out of Gaza. It was none of theirs to begin with. And Egypt and Jordan should take them. I mean, after all, their so-called homeland is Jordan. And Egypt has an enormous amount of land. And they're right on the border there. Now, Israel didn't say, no, we don't think that's going to. They said, yeah, that's a great idea. It's a great idea. The point is this. Some of these things have to happen in stages, maybe not. But if this had taken place, and I still think it can, we'll see. If this does take place, but let me put it to you that way. Ukraine will be in a much, much better position, so will the people of Ukraine. Because Americans are not going to invest. American companies, capital, the massive...
Watch this. This is going to get somebody going when I'm about ready to do.
For these minerals and to move these minerals and to refine these minerals, to develop them and ship them overseas. You're going to need ports. You're going to need all kinds of mining facilities. You're going to need all kinds of housing and buildings and all the rest. This is how you develop a country. I'm just saying
Not a lot of countries can do that. We can, number one, and not a lot of countries would do it under these circumstances with Russia on the
This is going to get the all caps crew going right here.
Tremendous opportunity for the Ukrainians, but very frustrating to so many people. I'm not going to go through the rest of this. It goes on and on. It's pretty unpleasant, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't like the fact that the Russians are going to love it, the Chinese are going to love it, but the Russians and the Chinese need to be careful too, because what did they see there? Well, they saw him beating up on Zelensky, and they saw more than that. They saw the president of the United States, who may well be dealing with them in a similar way, depending on what happens. They've only begun to talk to Russia, and they haven't even begun to talk to China, meaning we, when it comes to Taiwan. So we shall see. But I much rather would have had a Joe Biden or Kamala Harris. There's no question about it. Now, the Democrats are attacking Donald Trump tonight. I just have a question for them. What is your resolution for this? You're not going to get billions and billions more passed through Congress. So what's your resolution? I'm just curious. You have none. You have nothing. Zippo. As a matter of fact, there's a big percentage of you, when we look at the other part, another part of the world, another region, the Middle East, that we're supporting boycotting Israel, withholding weapons from Israel. In fact, you did withhold weapons from Israel. And you weren't supportive of Netanyahu and the things he wanted to do to defeat Hamas, and he did them anyway. And the things he wanted to do to clobber Hezbollah and defeat Hezbollah, but he did them anyway. And the things he wanted to do to Iran, and he did them anyway, but you held him back from the main thing, which was the destruction of their nuclear weapons. Kind of strange.
I'm making Vegas tick right now.
All in for Ukraine, but not all in for Israel.
Right there. Fuck you, Wiggin.
Don't ask them that.
Fucking punk.
Because they can't explain it.
Roll another cigarette, Wiggin. I'll smoke my joint.
It's a Jew hatred. This
is some good pot I got. I'm fucking makes me happy.
It's a poison in the Democrat Party and their academic institutions, in their media and elsewhere. Waiting for Mitchell Ivers to write me about that, but he won't because he's a coward, in my humble opinion anyway. Who's he? He's nobody, don't worry.
I hate that one that fucking does that. I touch that both at the same time and it fucking weird.
Israel already paid for it. They cut them off anyway. They're in their full bore, providing weapons to Ukraine. Look, the bottom line is it's not going to happen. There's not the votes in Congress, and there's not support for that in the White House. And for a very simple reason. Where is this going? Nowhere. Nowhere. I'll be right back.
News Talk 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news.
Chris Plant here, inviting you to join me and my best girl this July.
Sardu is so triggered right now. Old porn bomber himself, that fucking little crew. That's why you don't see Caleb out here, because he's involved in all that and he doesn't want to be known. They want to hide behind the scenes.
For the details, that's ChrisPlantCruise.com.
Cloudy with a low around 47. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a high near 60.
They are like super triggered in fucking Vegas. Lori, you're making it worse. Thought you hated me, Lori. I mean to women. I'm a racist. Somebody's been calling my village from Britain and tell them be careful. Billy Hayden's a racist. He's been doing racist things out here in YouTube. I should go back to Facebook. Fuck Facebook.
analyzes your movement, and provides real-time coaching, just like a personal trainer.
I want to put that up there, Lori, but I'll wait till later, baby. You see. Okay, well. There.
Stand ready to defend your American way of life.
Lori, look what I got. I've been eating them. Almost 4 pounds of M&Ms. Donated. I said, can I have them M&Ms? My nephew opened them. I was going to wait. He didn't want to open them yet, and then he opened them.
No one knows music like Plain Stone, singer-writer Brian Hyde.
I love peanut M&Ms. My favorite. I like chocolate, but I like the peanut and the chocolate. You got to have it with the peanut. Peanuts are good for you. I love boiled peanuts. Hot. Boiled peanuts, hot. Oh, they're delicious.
Stone music now. Follow and listen on your favorite platform. The events of your world.
This is not conspiracy theory. This is here it is. Mark Levin, weekday 6 to 9 p.m. Listen to this, will you? News Talk 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news.
Better life.
Trump kept telling him, you don't have the cards. You know, throw that dead hand in. Oh, if I were leader of Ukraine, right, I'd be like, the United States is going to help me use my resources of my country. Like, you know, the Caucasus are over there down, you know, the oil fields, all the mineral, you know, he wants the mineral rights.
I should remind you, don't use soap for that. Be especially careful.
We'll let Putin take it over, and if Putin wants to wage war with us, I'll go back in the Navy. I'll stand galley watch, Captain, while the missile techs are fucking ready to launch a missile at them stupid fuckers. Let's do it. Let's fucking destroy that part of the world. Time to take them all out. I'll be careful with my words. You might think I'm actually serious. Right, Sardu. Reagan said that Trump would be a good president. He would make a good president if he decided to run. That's exactly what he said.
Buying a lot of air. It just sucks. Oh, you never knew personal finance could be this fun. Subconscious.
That or he'd be laying in a fucking grave. Putin gets his hands on him, he's going to be scrubbed out. Putin is the Russian mafia. You know, KGB, that's the Russian mafia. And Joyanne Reed was worried about Trump colluding with the Russians. I had a bunch of dumb fucks. Lori, I finally got my wish. Then people over at MSNBC, and they fired Al Sharpton too. He's gone. He ain't no reverend. Levin's hard to hear because he's been sick.
The hell knows what took place? It was very strange. History, economics, the great works of literature. Did you study these things in school? No, even if you did, maybe it's time for a refresher. Hillsdale College.
Commercial. Hillsdale College. Hillsdale College. Wow.
This free 8 lecture course, you'll learn from Hillsdale College president, Dr. Larry Arnn. He's the best of the best. As he reads and goes in depth on 4 novels, 1984, Brave New World, Darkness at Noon, and That Hideous Strength. But even though these novels were written in the 30s and 40s, they're highly relevant today as they show what a tyrannical government does to human nature. And perhaps more importantly, they show us that faith, family, and friends are worth fighting for. Maybe you read these books.
Mine came in the mail today.
You did. You heard others talk about them. A little intimidating. Let Hillsdale College be your guide and help you make the most of it.
Oh.
Right now to levinforhillsdale.com, LEVIN for Hillsdale.com to enroll. There's no cost. It's easy to get started. That's levinforhillsdale.com to register. LEVIN for Hillsdale.com.
Lori, take care. There's my I get their newsletters.
Wonderful affiliates and other platforms.
That's something else I read.
You're in charge of what you listen to, and you're in charge of how you listen to it.
Long time I've been doing this.
You can always listen.
Long time since he's been on the radio.
Devices.
Over 20 years.
Any time of day or night.
Listening to this guy for over 20 years since he first came on the radio. However long he's been on, quite a while.
Click on the audio rewind and select your favorite platform. Or search.
We're losing Dan Bongino, by the way.
That's Mark Levin Show on your favorite podcast platform. You can also find our full podcast, which is the radio program, interviews and specials on YouTube. We have our own YouTube channel. So just search Mark Levin Show on YouTube. It's that simple. Mark Levin Show on YouTube, or go to youtube.com at Mark Levin Show. So there's myriad ways to listen, as well as Sirius satellite, as well as direct streaming. Mark Levin app, iHeart Radio app, our friends at iHeart. Other ways to, we're always here. We're never leaving. Let's go to Gene. Remember, I'm going to take your calls and get your take on what you know about the events in the Oval Office today. Gene in California, Sirius satellite. Gene, go right ahead.
Hi, sir. You're my favorite mind. What is the difference between the Clinton selling uranium and Zelensky up to his eyeballs in corruption, not looking out for his country? I mean, I'm just gonna put that out there.
Okay, you're very clever. I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you?
Okay, so they made. I'm on your side. I'm
just confused. What do the Clintons and uranium have to do with Zelensky and so-called corruption? What's that all about? Most of the rare earth minerals they have, not all, but most of them are under the ground. They haven't been mined and they haven't been developed. Some have, but not enough. And they're sitting there, and that's one of the reasons Putin has his eyeballs on Ukraine. As a matter of fact, Ukraine was always considered the breadbasket of Europe, too.
Where the hell is Tammy Holt? Where's Tammy Holt at? You think she unblocked everybody by now?
Zelensky doesn't have his.
I mean, you want to talk about corruption, brother? We can talk about Putin. We can talk about Xi. We can talk about the Democrats. We can talk about all of them. But I'm not sure what that has to do with cutting a deal with Donald Trump in order to get the kind of economic growth and prosperity in your country that you really need. And we in return.
That was kind of weird posting that, Wiggin.
Dealing with communist China and fascistic Russia.
What I suppose is missing from Zelensky's approach.
Sure, what you meant by that? What's the purpose of this, Wiggin? What do you mean?
He's very popular in his country. He's very popular in his country.
Are you drunk? What'd you do? Buy another great big bottle of Fireball? I can't drink that. To me, cinnamon and liquor together, I can't take it unless it's cooked. You know, like candied sauce for your. Oh, what kind of cake do you like?
They've accused him of being a neo-Nazi, which he clearly isn't. His parents survived the Holocaust and he's Jewish. And I can go through all that, but I'm not really here to respond to all of the absurd allegations. He blew this. If it's going to be fixed, it's going to have to be fixed.
All right, we got a few minutes.
My understanding, obviously, I'm on the air, so I didn't watch it. During an interview with Brett there, he didn't really apologize. And my understanding is he did try and explain himself with him, so on. So
We got a few minutes. Clock says 6:58. He'll be back on at 7 minutes after. There's the link.
News Talk 105.9 WMAL. Making sense of the news. We're with Bridget, whose husband won't be home for months and whose daughter is due any day. We're with all service members and their families. Are you with them? At USO.org.
Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and adore him, born the King of Angels.
Enjoying the Rich Eisen Show podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
You ever hear Relentless laugh? She snorts. Relentless, come up and snort for everybody. Come on, do a public service. What the fuck? Now get out of that Venice Beach chat. Nobody wants to go there without them fucking stupid wrenches and fucking play that shit. Fucking ignorant.
Toy Lucas, and I'm a veteran. I had to learn to live with the scars, both physically.
Come on, Hannah. Now I know who you are. Yeah, Hannah, by the way, that's Rum is Back. Or not Rum is Back, but Vanguard. Hannah is Vanguard.
School absences are often due to the absence of
Pretending to be from Australia. Go figure.
Students are connected to
The Scottish boy pretending to be Australian.
communities and schools. Being present matters.
No one knows.
Come up, tell me I'm wrong there, Hannah. That's who you are. Hannah is Vanguard. Jeffy Poole. Jeffy, you better hope I ever get my fucking hands on you. I'm going to turn you gay. Or not. Hey, I'm a ways from I pull that fucker right up here. I mean, like this. Pull my chair right up.
With disability who desperately needs a break. And you need
Jeff Holler.
To find out more, visit our website, guildhelp.org.
Get too close that camera, make it look like you're cross-eyed.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Art Council.
Making sense of the news. Talk 105.9. News now.
WMAL News at 7. I'm Heather Curtis. Breaking this hour, an 88-year-old man is charged with second-degree murder after police say he killed his wife at their Chantilly home this morning. Around 6 a.m., a woman called police.
Charlie, why do you need an army of people to troll me? Why can't you just do it on your own?
Home. Fairfax County Police Captain Kent Bailey.
It is believed that the husband shot his wife.
You're the one that posted that. That doesn't look good. And then you retracted it, but you know it. You're a streamer. You got to be fucking kidding me. I went to your channel. It's you. 642 subscribers.
It ended without a deal on minerals or peace. President Trump saying Zelensky overplayed his hand and wouldn't agree to a ceasefire. He said Zelensky wants an agreement to end the war.
An agreement. It's going to take a period of time. It takes time. I want it to end immediately. And I think if you have a ceasefire, it would be a ceasefire, a real one. That would end it. But people do it, that's fine. We're better.
Zelensky telling Fox's Brett Baer.
These negotiations.
Oh boy.
Me and the United States and Europe. That's what I said. So we are ready for peace, but we have to be.
I'll be here.
What does it mean? Just to know that our army is strong, that our partners with us, and that we have security guarantees.
Zelensky says Putin has gone back on ceasefire agreements in the past. Senator Chris Van Hollen sounding the alarm about mass layoffs of meteorologists and others at the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration.
When you close your eyes and you plug your ears, people will get hurt.
605 from NOAA already and more to come. The legislator voicing support for this agency.
NOAA, of course, is our first line of defense.
against extreme weather events.
Aside from weather forecasting, NOAA serves farmers as they head into planting season. It provides commercial shipping navigation charts, so important following the Key Bridge disaster. In a letter to Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, Van Hollen called the efforts to tear down NOAA flatly illegal. Scotland on WMAL and WMAL.com.
A NOAA spokesperson says NOAA remains dedicated to its mission and will continue to issue weather forecasts and warnings. DOJ's cuts have left about 10,000 Marylanders out of work, including federal employees and contractors. And Governor Wes Moore fears this is only the beginning.
So here in Maryland, these draconian moves could lead to tens of thousands of jobs lost, hundreds of thousands of lives disrupted, and a cratering of tens of millions of dollars in income.
They're slowing down.
Servants Resource website has information.
They're regrouping.
Openings and housing support. 3 years behind bars. That's a sentence handed down today.
I better check this one.
Police officer who fatally shot an unarmed man who allegedly stole sunglasses from Tyson's Corner Center in 2023. Wesley Shiflett was found guilty last October of reckless discharge of a weapon in connection with the killing of Timothy Johnson. Traffic and weather next.
Working hard is worth it.
Oh, excuse me.
Comes to working out, the same thing is true. You want the maximum benefit in the time you have, and that's exactly what Tonal is built for. And with their latest iteration, Tonal 2, you can ensure your workout is more tailored and effective than ever. Tonal's at-home strength training system uses adaptive weight to learn from your movement and set the optimal weight for every
He fucking change their algorithms and shit. You have to jump through a bunch of hoops to do something, like unblock people. I block Logical's clones somebody else. When I come in the chat with the same one, I don't like having anybody blocked because then I won't see them. That's why they won't come in here. Well, they tried yesterday. DA and his friends tried. DA, whatever happened to the destruction of Hayden?
Is Michelle Murray in the Perfect Cleaning Traffic Center.
JC was live. She left.
Just before the Fairfax County Park,
I checked Monica. She's not live. I don't know about VB.
And delays continue in towards Woodbridge. Eastbound 66 before Route 29 at Centerville. There is an accident causing delays from Business 234. Westbound is slow, mainly heading through Centerville.
And anybody that I'm subscribed to is on here. If they go live, I'm going to see it. I'll get notification. Hopefully it works.
Now from GarageDroidCare.com, the WMAL store watch center.
Tomorrow, mostly to partly sunny. During the morning, will be in the 50s to around 60. A cold front during the afternoon brings rapidly falling temperatures during the evening. We're colder on Sunday with temperatures around 40 and wind chill from the 20s.
I know one person who's live.
The first alert weather center.
50 degrees in Oakton, 50 in Frederick, and 52 degrees here in Washington. I'm Heather Curtis on News Talk 105.9 WMAL.
105.9 FM and wide on the WMAL app. Mark Levin. With the bowels of a hidden bunker, somewhere under the bricky steel of a nondescript building, once again makes contact with a leader. Levin. Hello, America. Yes, it's me, Mark Levin, 877-381-3811, 877-381-3811. It's interesting to me.
All the Putinoids hate Lindsey Graham. Don't they, Mr. Producer? All the isolationists hate Lindsey Graham. Now they can't stop calling him tonight because he called on Zelensky to resign or something. You can injure your neck in a very serious way if you try and follow the positions of Lindsey Graham, so I don't waste my time. Whether it's in the Middle East, whether it's in Europe, wherever it is, whether it's on the border.
That's funny. You can injure your neck trying to follow Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham. You see how small he was compared when he's not a very big man.
Let's take a look here. I promised I would. I'm interested in your input on what took place. Let's go to Nancy, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Nancy, on the Mark Levin app. How are you, Nancy?
Good, Mark. I hope you feel better.
Oh, I'm going to do great.
You know, Ukraine
Ukraine was invaded, and Biden said, as much as it takes, as long as it takes, I think maybe it's up to $350 billion.
You wanted me to do this, right, Wiggin? That's why you did that?
As little as possible, stop and feed your invaders. And I think maybe Israel got maybe to the tune of maybe 20 to 25 billion from America. Can anybody imagine if Bibi Netanyahu showed up with an attitude of entitlement and lectured, interrupted repeatedly Trump and Vance? Can anybody picture that? Honestly, I have to think maybe Trump wanted it to go down this way, so we the American people can see exactly what Zelensky's about.
Well,
Yeah.
Trump didn't start it. Vance and Zelensky went at it. So I don't think Trump wanted to tear down this thing. I really don't. I think Trump wants this deal. Let's be clear. The way Trump laid out this deal, it helps America. Remember, he's an American firster. We want those rare earth minerals. There's only so many places on the face of the earth where they exist. China happens to have a lot of them. Central Africa and the Congo, those areas, they happen to have a lot of them. The Arctic Circle happens to have a lot of them. And Ukraine happens to be sitting on a stockpile of them. And so he comes up with this great idea. So, we want this to work. At least I do, to get access to these minerals. I also want his views on Greenland to work. If Greenland doesn't become part of the United States, certainly we'll be able to have some massive influence over what's going on in Greenland, because Denmark can't defend Greenland. And he's looking at the world, Donald Trump, like a Reagan is. He's not an isolationist. He's not a Putinoid. I keep telling people this. He's just not. This is why he supports Israel in their fight. And he is, by the way, sending them the weapons that they paid for. So there's a lot going on here. And so I just view this as an opportunity for us, the way Trump does. And that's why he's fed up. See, he's fed up. It's one thing for Ukraine to do it to Ukraine, but, he had a great idea and he wanted to pursue it. I hope we can still do it. I really do. All right, Nancy, where in Philadelphia are you from, Nancy? Did we lose
West Mount Airy.
West Mount Airy. You were right next to Cheltenham, weren't you?
Yes, I was. And Mark, I'm a graduate of the schools you went to for law school and college.
Really? Well, did you learn much there? I don't know. I feel like I learned more after I went to those schools.
I think I got a great education at Temple Law School because they tried hard to flunk you out.
That's tougher law school than people realize, wasn't it?
Yes, Mark, I'd rather have a lawyer who got all A's at Temple than a lawyer who got pass-fail by the skin of their teeth from University of Pennsylvania.
Well, you're right. And Yale, I think, is pass-fail, too. All right, my friend Nancy, great call. Thank you. Let's keep going. Diane, Rochester, New York, the great WHAM. Diane, go right ahead, please.
Rochester.
Here because today this public drama played out in the media. I believe and I truly feel this was deliberate on Zelensky's part. Why the extra Y on the end of his name? I'll tell you why.
Yeah, it's what you want.
Time to cover the money trail.
That's open.
We need to follow the money. For deep investigations,
It's funny.
to follow.
Quit leaning at an elbow.
For every
Well, then why would you cut the deal? I'm not following you. If you're right, why wouldn't he want more money flowing into his country?
It's the game. He's playing.
Listen to me. If you're right, why wouldn't he want more money flowing into his country?
Because there will be, regardless, there's going to be a deep examination of.
Okay, but if there's going to be a deep examination regardless, why wouldn't he want more money flowing into his country?
He's a criminal.
Let's keep going.
Now that's funny.
All right, let's see here. 1 second. Hold on, I'm looking. How about in Idaho, Sirius XM satellite. Go ahead. Hello? Bob in Idaho, are you there?
This is Bob and Terre Haute. Well, they put down here Idaho. Well, go right ahead. Go ahead. I don't care where you're from. Speak, please. Go right ahead.
Sure, sure. The thing is that I was thinking is that it seems like the list is extremely non-profit. And I'm wondering if he is taking advice from the Democrats. Because the list is thinking, in my office, it's more tactical than strategic.
That's not sure.
The office knows to fight his face.
Or if he's not taking advice from them, he's used to dealing with them, right? So, yeah, I don't get this move. I think he hurt himself. I think he hurt his country. And that's why I think he needs to circle back to get this fixed. But here's the thing that's really weird. It's my understanding, and there's still reports on this, that the deal was already cut. And so this was effectively going to be two allies standing next to each other in a signing deal. You see what I mean? Isn't that weird?
He's been talking to the left. They could have set him up for this, giving him advice to actually do this. And they don't care. They just want to. They can care what.
All right. Appreciate your call. Frederick, Maryland, WMAL. Let's go to Ian. Ian. Is this the Ian who used to always call in?
Hey, Mark, thanks.
Yeah. It's my Ian.
Hey, Mark,
how are you,
thanks
buddy?
so much for coming in when I'm doing great, Mark, and thank you so much for coming in when you're not feeling your best. And we all appreciate your insight and perspective. So thank you.
Thank you. Well, tonight I was going to come in no matter what. But anyway, go right ahead.
This was definitely intentional. You could see it just the way it played out. It was almost orchestrated from Zelensky's side. And I think he's trying to almost commit a political suicide. Why? I'm not exactly sure, but I think, but then why is the question then?
If that is your conclusion, then why has to be answered? Why would he want to commit political suicide? There's 1,000 different ways to do it.
Yeah, I think he might want to actually slow the process down. He might not want Trump to have a quick, because this is absolutely international.
Why can't we just take him at his word? He wants some security agreements with you.
Oh, watch this.
He's not going to get.
Watch Bunny Buns block me.
Yeah, but you're right. By putting in trillions of dollars and
I know. It's crazy. Yeah, go ahead.
It's a security blanket itself.
Pretty much my posts have all been going through.
So this is all fake, all of it.
Because I'm not a foul mouth. I can be.
He might be just corrupt as hell, and he's got part of our billions stashed away, and he just wants to.
But if he part of our gun, people keep saying this, but they don't have any evidence of this. But if he had billions stashed away for himself, why wouldn't he want billions more? Why wouldn't he sign on to this deal? That would be worth trillions. So this is why that argument's not cutting it with me. There was no requirement that he leave office in exchange for us making this deal. So he'd still be the president with all this money pouring in. So I'm not buying that theory. All right, my friend. Thank you for your call. We'll be right back.
News Talk 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news.
Working hard is worth it if you're seeing results. And when it comes to working out, the same thing is true. You want the maximum benefit in the time you have, and that's exactly what Tonal is built for. And with their latest iteration, Tonal 2, you can ensure your workout is more tailored and effective than ever. Tonal's at-home strength training system uses adaptive weight to learn from your movement and set the optimal weight for every move, adjusting in 1 pound increments up to 250 pounds, challenging even the most advanced users to push their limits. You can
That's all he's got. You just insult and innuendo. That's all you are, Wiggin. Insult and innuendo.
Leverages a high-resolution camera that lets you see yourself during your workout.
Blocks. He's got one here, but he's got blocked.
Just like a personal trainer.
Fucking hilarious. That fucking Robin Bunny Buns.
Code Total 200. That's Tonal.com and use promo code Tonal 200 for $200 off your purchase. That's Tonal.com, promo code Tonal 200 for $200.
And when I look at the camera, I'm not looking at myself. I'm looking at myself when my eyes are down here. Right? When I look at the camera, I'm looking at you. I can't see. I mean, you know, it's where I'm focused is on the camera when I go like that.
Look for fast. F. Face drooping. A. Arm weakness. S. Speech difficulty. T.
Bad. You don't like it? Fucking tough titty. I'm the complaint department.
Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
Blowing out your birthday candles.
Yeah, they're crying like fucking the crybabies they are in Vegas, chat.
Diagnosis and treatment can end
No sense in me even posting in there now. I've done enough. Fuck, I go to bed, come back at 2 o'clock.
Sense of Washington. So it happened again? Is that what you're telling me? Yet another guest of this program now has a job in the Trump administration. Vince Colonnade. Yeah. The Trump transition team spending a lot of time on WMAL.com looking at all of the guests.
Might have to plug my machine in pretty soon.
Like that good people are getting good jobs. Vince Colonnade, weekdays 6 p.m. News Talk 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news.
Every day, men and women of the United States Marine Corps stand ready to defend the American fight. With you, the proud Indians.
There's a whole lot missing here, isn't there? Why are we the only ones reporting this? News Talk 105.9. Making sense of the news.
Wonder why your business doesn't show up on online search maps, but your competitors do? It's hundreds of things. Things that Cumulus Boost can identify and fix. And that's how we boost your findability. Boost.com. Cumulus Boost.com.
We won a major victory in November, getting America back on the right track. Do you know how you celebrate that victory? By flying your American flag that's made in America, not somewhere overseas like China. Folks, if there's one thing you own that should be made in America, it's your American flag that you hang with pride outside your home. In fact, it should be a flag from Allegiance Flag Supply, hand-sewn in Charleston, South Carolina, by dedicated American craftsmen and women who put care into every stitch, because they believe in what that flag stands for. I fly American flags all the time, but there's nothing like my Allegiance flag. It's a real showstopper, the highest quality American flag, period. Right now, when you go to showallegiance.com, that's showallegiance.com, Allegiance Flag Supply will give you $35 off your complete flag set. Again, that's showallegiance.com for American flags, made by Americans, for Americans, in America.
Making sense of your world.
Thank you.
You're not here either.
Making sense of the news. WMAL, making sense of the economy, because it's your money and your retirement. Download the WMAL app to see us for free.
I know you're all interested. We'll take a few
Rosanna.
Related to Ukraine and Russia and the United States. Now, what's interesting, I told Mr. Producer during the break, I said, isn't it interesting that nobody has said anything negative about Putin or Russia? Nobody. Not a word. I wonder what that's all about. All right, let's take a couple more calls here. Let's go to George, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Sirius Satellite. How are you, George?
Mark, I'm good tonight. I'd just like to talk about the meeting we had today between the two presidents.
Right. Go ahead.
Mark, I don't care about anything. I care about feelings. Let me just point to the that. If we don't, I'm saying to Donald Trump, you want to rebuild my house. You want me to live in this little footprint.
That's not what this deal is. It's not giving them all for food things. Investment, there's money earned back by the Ukrainians. In fact, money. It's more of a economic partnership. It is. They're not giving us anything for free.
That it's a joint venture on the economic structure of the deal.
It's going to pay for each other's country. I mean, if we're purchasing leasing containers like we do in the United States, we're doing the mining and so forth, and they get a percentage of it, or they get a payment for it. And plus future profits and so forth. That's how. Well, there doesn't even have to be a lot of profits. We're putting money into the country. We're creating an industrial base. We're creating something that doesn't already exist there. They don't have a very good ability to pull these things out of the ground. Go ahead and read it. I've read a lot of reports on this before I spoke about it about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And so they've got a lot of this stuff just sitting there. And by the way, some of this stuff is in our own country. Not nearly enough, and not nearly the diversity that Ukraine has. Anyway, go ahead.
We do have somewhere that we could find. That we need that the future is going to be there. Technology going to be going to be here's resource rich. No, it's pretty big. We belong to allow.
No, if we had cut this deal with Ukraine, we'd invested.
Try being yourself. Be you. Just be you.
Benefit, but that has the joint benefit.
It's not clone night.
Investment of that sort does with capital and so forth.
I already did clone night. You guys lost.
The stream that flows from that. Russia would be a hell of a lot less likely to invade Ukraine if we had such a significant.
We'll find someone else to bicker with. Charlie, you're not coming up here. You sit there, pick your nose, your ass, whatever the fuck you want to do. You're not coming up. I don't want to talk to you, Charlie. So just go away. Go away, Charlie. Just leave. Get out of my backstage.
You're not going to get billions passed by Congress anymore to go to Ukraine, and the president doesn't want to do it. Like the American people want to do it. Okay, so what do? You walk away? No. And Trump's not walking away. Trump's saying, I have an idea. We want to invest in your minerals. You owe us money. We want to be paid back. But on the other hand, we'll be in a partnership here. We'll help develop these things and mine them and so forth and so on.
Whether you hear it or not, I don't really give a shit. I want to hear it.
American investment, you're not going to get that stuff out of Ukraine unless it's secure, are you?
Keep it up. We'll make another post. Go ahead.
I love this country.
I don't agree with that.
I'll do this. You want to continue to fuck with me?
Europeans have relied on
I'll play.
I agree with that. And NATO's stronger today than it's ever been because of Trump, who's attacked NATO. But NATO has prevented nuclear war from taking place in Europe for 80 years.
You want to play? I'll play.
A good deal, quite frankly. Not so much to protect Europe, they're border bases for us. So we can reach into the Middle East. We can reach into Far East Asia. We can reach other parts of the world. And so, I would also make the point, a lot of Americans who died. That's what they're called. just surrender this stuff. It's like that base in Afghanistan where the president says, why did we give up that base? Right. Bases where we have a presence. We shouldn't give them up.
You're fucking with me.
The European market doesn't play. The British president doesn't play.
Go ahead, post again.
Well, I think the Europeans, to some extent, will step into the void. They have a World War III because you have France.
Post again using that name. Go ahead. I'll take it to the next level. All right, and right there it is. That's the next level.
That's an escalation.
Go ahead.
Especially the Europeans want to put troops in Ukraine. Now, if they don't put troops in Ukraine, he's going to roll through Ukraine, and he already said next step is Poland, and that triggers the NATO response. So it's very, very dangerous. That's why I think this mineral deal is so damn important. We'll be right back.
I had the worst dream last night. You were in a car crash, and the kids and I were on our own. We had to move out of the house because I couldn't afford it anymore.
That's awful, hon.
My brother was saying he got life insurance from Ethos. With Ethos, it only took 10 minutes, and he got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day. It's all online. No medical exam. He just answered a few health questions right from his house.
Ethos, here we go.
Visit getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
Salary is a 10-year term life policy for 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male. Billed monthly.
Seems everything costs more these days. Gas, groceries, and when's the last time you checked your wireless bill? Yikes. When it comes to big wireless, if you're staying, you may be overpaying. Here's how to get the same fast, reliable nationwide coverage without the big wireless bill. Switch to Consumer Cellular. Plans start at just $20 a month, and that's not a short-term promo. Our US-based experts will get you switched and saving in about 20 minutes. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com and start saving today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay.
How about you, Haggis? Which one are you over at Shannon's chat? I mean, Shallow Chase. Who I mean, because you're there also.
+1. Traffic also clearing out an accident in Gillendale on the outer loop of the roadway. Light delays now as traffic dissipates before New Hampshire Avenue. Clearing that accident from the roadway with excessively slow traffic as far back as the 95 interchange. Traffic at the 3rd Street Tunnel jammed with light delays northbound between D Street and Route 50 to York Avenue. I'm Gavin Montgomery from GarageDoorRepair.com. The WMAL Storm 17 forecast.
Is that you, Kubla Khan? Is that you doing that shit? You still alive? Kubla Khan, you drunk fucker?
And when it comes to working out, the same thing is true. You want the maximum.
It's snowing out.
That's exactly what Tonal is built for. And with their latest iteration, Tonal 2,
Everything is turning white.
Tailored and effective than ever. Tonal's at-home strength training system uses adaptive weight
Dark in here.
for your movement and set the optimal weight for every move, adjusting in 1 pound increments up to 250.
Except for the light coming from the kitchen.
To push their limits. You can also experience a full body burn with workouts, the perfect blend of hard cardio and strength. Plus, the new built-in smart leverages a high-resolution camera that lets you see yourself during your workout, analyzes your movement, and provides real-time coaching, just like a personal trainer. Right now, Tonal is offering our listeners $200 off your Tonal purchase. That's Tonal.com and use promo code Tonal200 for $200 off. It's Tonal.com, promo code Tonal200 for $200 off.
This is my new best friend, Esther. She might look like any normal, playful puppy, but Esther's being raised to become a canine companion for
7:30.
To get there, she needs lots of love and care and attention, plenty of exercise, and good eating habits so that she can live a long and healthy life for her future family. Visit cci.org or call 1-800-572-BARK. Raise a puppy, change a life. You can make a world of difference in the life of a person with a disability.
Making sense of the news.
No one knows music like Rolling Stone. Singer-writer Brian Hyatt talks the biggest music news from the biggest stars. Rolling Stone had a great cover story at Chapel Rock. She did eventually find her voice through the conversation with you. I love a particular kind of feeling in songs. I like it all. Bruce Springsteen, he's old, just music with I can be Rolling Stone.
Fucking mouthy motherfucker.
It's about conspiracy theory. This is a look at it. 9 p.m. News Talk 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news. Maybe kids heal faster. That's why Starlight Children's Foundation delivers happiness through gaming, toy deliveries, and Starlight.org.
I'm Rick McIntyre. In life, you'll hear a lot of people tell you that you can do anything you want. I'm here to tell you that's true. Since I was a little girl, I dreamed of becoming a successful singer and entertainer. It took a lot of hard work, dedication, and perseverance to find my success. It was worth it. I never gave up on my dreams. Remember, you can never have a dream come true and had a dream. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
I haven't had dinner. Getting hungry. Might shut it down. Come back later. I have to cook something.
Growing radio show in America. The Mark Levin Show is on. 77381
Some of girls, even if I don't take calls when they're jamming out. I'll take a few more, but I do want to move on. I'm interested in your opinions, but there's a point at which, we drive it into the ground. So, if you're looking for a voice that truly represents your values, AMAC, the Association of Mature American Citizens, was created to champion the needs of Americans who believe in faith, family, and feedback. Members gain access to an constant letter transcripts, including the award-winning feedback magazine.
Coming over.
Exclusive insurance and everything services. A strong voice in Washington. The Association of Mature American Citizens is here to make a difference in your life and in our nation. Joining AMAC isn't just about benefits, regardless of your age. It's about belonging to a community that stands for timeless American values. President Trump's first 100 days in office, the Association of Mature American Citizens is offering an incredible deal. Enroll in a 5-year AMAC membership for 47% off. So that's normally $60. It drops way down to $32, $7 a year, less than $1 a month. So visit amac.us/Levin, amac.us/LEVIN. Special offer before it's over. AMAC.us.
They're all, it didn't have, right, I don't have gas.
And the future. Amen to that. Over at Breitbart, by John Hayward, we always like to give credit to. India seeks critical minerals in Zambia, Congo, and Australia. All the big countries are fighting for these critical materials. You need it for AI, you need it for electricity, you need it for computer chips and computers. This is serious. This is serious, and if we can make a deal with Ukraine, we should. That's the genius of what the president has proposed. The failure for Zelensky to step up and embrace that for his own country is very troubling. Mines, Secretary Dial Cancelero said yesterday that Indian companies are exploring possible investments in Zambia, Australia, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. It is especially hoping to import less lithium by developing its mines and find more than lithium. They have a lot of minerals. It's not enough. The Australian government is working with KADIL, that's the
KADIL is Kahanji British Indian Limited, a joint venture.
Why do you make me come down hard on you, Vcash? You don't do that. You know I'm an old prick.
The government's always involved in these deals. They subsidize these deals all along, and this is what drives Trump.
Zelensky is not very smart, is he? Turns out. How you doing, Kevin? I was thinking about shutting down, laying down, taking a nap. And now my radio program is being interrupted. That shit. It's when he goes to play something. It does that on a panel. Like if you're up there and Will Durant wants to play a video and then it hesitates, you know.
Immigrants that they allowed into our communities. Human trafficking.
Yeah, this is Mark Levin.
We can't absolute slap in the face, not just the slap in the wall, the absolute.
You want to come on, Vcash? You can come on if that's you. I didn't look, check, see if it's you. I would assume it is.
This is a moment in history where the seventh largest producer of copper. Copper exports about 70% of national income. The Indian mining minister said geological surveys have revealed some lithium blocks that might be worth developing as well. It goes on. Kashmir, almost 6 million metric tons of lithium. All this lithium is used for batteries and a lot more than that. But so far, the problems there is the minerals. They question the purity of the lithium deposits. Then it goes on. India's in the hunt. China is in the lead. Russia's in the hunt. And of course, now we're in the hunt, but we got a slow start, unfortunately. And again, Donald Trump is trying to pick up where Biden dropped the ball. On this, I think.
It's snowing hard.
And of course, he did. Woody. I'm making away too tight. Ready. Very frustrating. All right, I'll take a few more calls right there. Then I'm going to want to see if
Lindsay.
There's some items. All right, let us top to bottom. Mike, Washington, D.C. on the Mark Levin app. Go right ahead. My call. They have not the fourth president of the Senate. What's the evidence? Well, one thing, I just curious. It must be out there. And then, since the beginning of all this, he's already gotten himself at least now. I think somebody can find him dire strength when I don't think it was before. Am I aware of one guy? You said he's on the tape. That's a different thing. How was he on the tape? I think that he's helping find you think he's not good enough. If he is, then just give me something to hold on to, anything. Of course, Putin has massive yachts. Putin's worth about $40 billion. I get had one caller that's
One call. It's stunning. Four or five of them have said he's a crook. Now he may be. I have no idea, but I just want a little something to see. If that makes any sense. All right, let's go to Joe, St. Louis, Missouri, on the Mark Levin app. Yes, Joe, go right ahead.
Ukraine, all these people who are, I mean, Ukraine kind of muscle, there's some kid and all the rest. Isolation, certain winning an element in the Republican Party. There's no question about it. One guy talking about the CIA installed him. Meanwhile, Putin's KGB. Right, and I think there's like the isolation or frame that just thinks, oh, we just doesn't get it. There was an isolation phase right up. Even though Hitler was getting more powerful and expanding, they could no support for Britain, for the BRICS, no support whatsoever. They couldn't get the support through Congress. Then look, with this massive war, we lost hundreds of thousands of American troops. And then they even argue that we ought to get out of NATO. One of these knuckleheads is in the United States Senate. Get out of NATO. So what are we going to do? Have to go back and fight over that one day again? The Chinese are laughing at us. The Russians are laughing, or they're laughing at these people anyway. Sure, get out of NATO. Sure, get out of there. Get out of there. We'd love you to do it. Meanwhile, they're in our hemisphere. They're in Central America, South America, both ends of the Panama Canal. Notice President Trump is saying, get out of NATO. He threatens them with it because he wants them to pay their damn fees and strengthen themselves. Notice President Trump, when it comes to the Middle East, he's talking about clean it out, we'll develop it. The sanctions that were put on Putin, his oligarchs by Trump. So this is a different element altogether. I agree with you 100%, but I think they're having a fascinating to some extent because I don't, Zelensky's a crook, Zelensky's this. Zelensky hurt himself today. There's no question about it. And he needs to figure out how to come back, or if he's not going to come back, then these deals are not going to be made. And that deal, the big damn
The
deal.
bot's making me lazy.
like with
JC went live. JC's live. JC's live.
Making the arguments the used to make. They're making the arguments the New Republic used to make. They're making the arguments the American market were making at the turn of the last century. They're making the arguments for Russia. It's crazy. 1917 and beyond, they were cheering the revolution. John Dewey wrote about it, how they teach the people in their schools and how wonderful it is. The New York Times promoted it with Walter Duranty. They go on and on and on. They're not conservative. They're not constitutionalists, Republicans, or anything like that. There's something else.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I'm a strong conservative. I support Trump. I also support Ukraine and people like me out there.
I don't know. I support Ukraine against Russia 100%. Yeah, the question is, what do you do now? It's one thing to say I support Ukraine against Russia. But when the president of Ukraine is, I mean, he's handed a lifeline here. You got to be honest about this. And he drops the ball here. That's not good. I mean, that deal helps America and helps Ukraine. And it also has the effect, as I've said, to actually help their national security. We have a huge presence in Ukraine. Putin's not invading Ukraine. Not going to happen. All right, my friend. Very good call. We appreciate a lot of good calls, actually. Where am I going, Mr. Producer? Yeah, let's do this. Ron, you know what? I will take the break. We'll be right back.
What? News Talk 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news.
If you're listening to sports, you're looking for an edge rush, you're looking for stuff, you're looking for a big time player in the middle of your defense, you're in luck. Mixed with pop culture, sprinkled with celebrity interviews. Get the title Everybody Loves Ravens. That's true. It's inappropriate. You know, it's appropriate to your enthusiasm. Bill Burr is here. Defeated to get that title. It's best dad ever. Sign of dads. You're enjoying the Rich Eisen Show podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform. Illuminating the issues as a whole. Every day. Why are we going on reporting? News Talk 105.9. Making sense of the news. And to Pure Morning, lots of coverage here on that developing story. O'Connor and Company, taking mornings from 5 to 9. Larry O'Connor here, getting you through your morning, making sense of Washington, asking some very specific questions, some legitimate questions, making sense of the double standard. And here's the latest example, making sense of the headlines. Let me break it down for you, because there's plenty to break down here. O'Connor and Company with Larry O'Connor, mornings from 5 to 9. News Talk 105.9. WMAL, making sense of the news. My baby brother, I'm father. Come on, it's time for a snap. Whoa, you can't keep on stuff. They used to always keep on safety if we quit, and the sleep area should be clear blankets, toys, and other useful soft things. It reduces the risk that they, suddenly they get to. If that means studying up on safe sleep for the man,
For more information, visit basically.nlpnc.nh.gov. Funded by the Ministry of Private National Institute of Human Health and Human Development.
Making sense of your money, the state of the economy, the ability to afford your life. That's what people want. Big holidays, weekdays, 3 to 6 p.m. The kind of thing I pay attention to. I'm looking at News Talk 105.9 WMAL, making sense of the news. Entrepreneur and my life is on a mission to max out your life. I exist here weekly so that you can make your dreams come true, become the man or woman you're capable of, and then pay it forward. It's time to get laser focused on peak performance. Clarity equals focus. And focus equals success. That's what I'm here to do every week with you. Backs out. The Ed Milet Show. Follow and listen on your favorite platform. 15 seconds. Someone diagnosed with cancer.
I'm hammering it.
You or someone you love. The American Cancer Society can help at every step of the journey. Visit cancer.org.
Zoofless, you punk motherfucker. You pansy ass tree hugger. I've hugged way more trees than you have. Zoofless, I doubt you've ever even split a cord of wood in your whole fucking life. Zoofless.
Wishes and stars like
Whatever who that empty child is, they're all worked up.
Hey, it's big. Rob Schmidt recently beat CNN in key ratings as
all right.
Tuning into Newsmax. Every night, Rob Schmidt is on.
Last call. Hey, I'm leaving. I give you a couple minutes. Nobody wants to come up. I'm gonna go do something.
President Trump is watching.
I need to
and
do.
He says Newsmax is terrific. Reuters Institute.
Yeah, I don't want to leave my chat unattended.
One of the top news brands in America. Find out why. Just check out Newsmax on your cable system. Get Rob Schmidt with Greta Van Susteren, Rob Finnerty, and
it's growing.
Download the free Newsmax app on your smartphone or home TV to start watching.
Hold on.
It takes just. Plus,
turn this down.
Great shows anytime.
Is this the real Kev?
Well, hello, sir.
Why is your microphone so fucking loud?
So loud?
You're fucking turned way up. And let me turn you down a little bit so you're not so fucking loud. All right. Kevin, what are you doing?
I'm
I don't trust you because you're a porn bomber. You know that, right?
I've never porn bombed anybody, sir.
Oh, how you doing?
No, I'm awesome. It's Friday. It's
They're
Friday. I can't complain.
They're triggered in Vegas chat. That fucking place is hopping, isn't it?
They might be. They might be. I know Tom Flash is doing his thing. That motherfucker is on Energizer batteries. I don't know what the fuck.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Tom Flash, really? You enjoy that shit? You like Tom Flash? You think he's funny? Are you kidding me, Kevin? Come on, Kevin.
Turn my mic down even more. I can hear myself feedbacking on your shit. But yeah.
No, that's fine right here. It's a little more than halfway down. I can hear you fine.
Okay.
Does mine sound too loud?
I don't find Tom Flash to be particularly funny. No, yours is fine. Perfect.
Now, why would I care about what goes on over at his idiot chat?
Probably.
Thanks, I appreciate it, Kevin.
Oh shit.
So you're why are you all sweet on Tiffany? What's up with that?
What? I talked to her. We're friends.
More than friends.
She's a nice person. Would
She's
you
a nice
disagree with me
person.
there?
Oh, she's a nice person. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, she's a nice person. You know, she turned me in. I was trying to get involved with her chat, and she fucking thinks she's teaching me a lesson and reporting me for copyright because I was restreaming her. You think I need her content? And she's monetized. I guess my money's not good over there, is it? She'll sell pictures to Charlie, but she won't fucking entertain me. What's up with that? I'm a lot better than Charlie is.
I never got any pictures either, Billy, so I don't know. I mean,
What do you think? What do you think about? What do you think about that idiot over there? Oh, looks like olive oil. Alpesh Patel. He fucking just because they know that I said I bought furniture from Rent Center. He finally called them fuckers.
Which idiot? There's a lot of them to choose from. I mean, Jesus Christ. A lot of idiots to choose from.
They're laughing at it. I was in there again today laughing. The guy said, I got to go to lunch.
Wait, where were you?
I talked to the guy that took the phone call from the idiot. Yeah, Rent Center is only right here, not even a 2-minute walk from me.
Oh
Just
my
right around the
God.
corner.
All right.
He's got my address. He's got me Googled Earth. He's got pictures of this building. My neighbors, right? He got the fucking address, the name of the guy across the street. He fucking retired army guy. His name is Omar. He's black. This fucking guy has a white chick, a white wife. They got full-grown kids, and he still has a kid in school. Right? He's retired
This is
army.
why I like
He's
you, Billy,
a
because
redhead.
you know.
Omar is his
This is
first
why
name.
I like you, because you know all of this shit. I would never I hate my neighbors. I don't want to know any of my motherfucking.
He's trying.
But
He's
yeah.
trying to convince my village that I'm a racist.
Oh shit! So there. Oh, it's the opposite way. I thought you were making friends with all these neighbors. It's the opposite. They're all hating
I
on
don't
you.
want to cut you short or anything, but I got to bring it up because I know you were there.
Oh shit!
You listened to the whole thing when JC called the cops on me. You were there for that whole thing, weren't you?
No, I don't think so. I never recorded it, or
I didn't know.
if I
I didn't
heard it, I
say
would
you
have
recorded it,
saved
but
it.
you witnessed it.
No, I didn't. If I heard it, I would have saved it or done some
Kevin,
shit. No, I didn't hear it or do
remember
anything
you
with it.
were fucking, you come at me and how come you can't go up on people's panels and all? You remember that? Kevin.
That's when you were fucking being an asshole. You were being an asshole to a lot of people. That's a thing that happens in chat. You know that's a thing
What do
that
you mean
happens,
I
right?
was? How was I being an asshole to people? I wasn't an asshole.
I forget,
You forget,
but you were
but
being
I
a
was
kind
an
of a
asshole. You
prick.
forget, but I was an asshole.
No. You were kind of being a prick to a few
All right. Well,
people.
let me
It was
ask
like a
you
long
this, then,
list.
Kevin. What would you do if you were me?
I would try to build bridges
Oh,
where they
really? So
burned
who, like
down in the
who
past.
do I need to build a bridge to?
Well, Charlie, that
This
was a
guy,
good
no
one.
hassle in my
You made
side
amends with
chat.
Charlie.
How about?
You
Hold
made
on.
amends with Charlie.
No, I didn't. Fuck Charlie.
Didn't you? Yeah.
Charlie's a goddamn fucking moron. What do you think I would do if I was face to face with him?
He's not that bad. Come on, you make him out to be such a bad, worse character than he
They'll
actually
find
is.
his mushroom sticking out his touch hole because I fucking shove them fuckers right up there.
Oh,
You know I'm gay, right? I love to shove shit up men's asses.
God.
Remember when I started the prostate massage shit back in Fox 46? You remember that shit?
See, this is the problem. If anyone
How
ever
are you
tried to be
talking about
your
me being an asshole? Like what I did to Randy?
Yeah.
I took a guess back when
Exactly.
he was 10,
Exactly.
11
That's
years
another
old, his
example
older
right there. You
sisters.
and Randy. Randy
Yeah.
look at Randy though now. Randy's one of the biggest
Randy's been
assholes in
slapped in the
chat. Like
face with an old rag, right? And then here, Wolfie come on the scene there back in Christmas 2020 and all that, right? And Zenny and they're running around saying, "You want my tampon? You want my tampon?"
hey, but you've seen Randy in the recent like couple months, right? Like he's on an asshole path. He's trying to mark himself as being an asshole.
I watched Randy on JC's panel that first year that JC streamed, and Tammy was up there, and he turned his camera on. He had his mask on, and he was going like he's got them great big tits like that Spalding guy does. Randy's got some saggy ass motherfucking tits.
No. Come on now, bro. You went too damn far right there. Billy.
That's why do you think he's mad at me? Because it's true. And he's always drawing pictures of dicks.
Like super bad when that dude.
I don't need to. Hold on a second, Kevin. Kevin, hold on a second. Paul, I don't need to build no bridge to you. In fact, you're a dumb fuck. You know, you're not even American, so you don't matter. So guess what, Paul? I'm just gonna reach up here. I'm gonna put that fucking arrow on your fucking name right there. All right. And I'm gonna hit the fucking ban motherfucker. There you go. Get the fuck out of my face, Paul. I can't stand you, you fat little fuck. If you ain't American, then get the fuck out of my face unless you're going to be nice. All right. You see what happened to Zelensky today, right? You see what Trump did.
Oh my God. It was brutal. It was brutal, bro. It was fucking brutal. I was like watching it and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe that these two dudes are like talking to
Did you see
Zelensky
Nina
like
when I
this.
posted in the chat about it? She went and watched it. They're all fucking all day long. It's been driving them all nuts.
But you know what? You know what's fucking ridiculous is for the last couple years, I heard Dutchy just fucking washing Russia's balls, saying how Russia's gonna win, they're gonna do this and all this bullshit.
Yeah, let's talk about
And now
that.
he's all
right here, Dutchy.
Now
Come up
he's-
and debate this guy. I'll moderate. You come up and debate Vcash. Come on.
okay, but yeah, so now he's
We'll
crying.
give him
Today
a
he's
couple minutes
crying.
because I was going to leave, Kev, but I'm glad you come up. Thanks for coming up. I appreciate it. I do.
Okay, wait. But I want to ask actually your opinion, Billy, because I know you're like a smart guy. Like I value your opinion. What do you think? Do you think that this is what should have happened? Because the USA has paid $300 billion to the war in Ukraine.
Yeah,
and Europe
we need to
has paid
recoup.
150
They
billion.
owe us money. Yeah, they've been ripping us off. We should have
They're ripping us off
It's
again.
in their best interest to let us have the mineral rights and develop that. Otherwise, here comes Putin. And guess what, Dutchy? You're next. They're going to be marching into Holland, right into Amsterdam. You're going to be speaking Russian.
Yeah, he was crying today, boy.
Dutchy, what do you
Dutchy,
think? What
get
do
up
you think
on here.
Putin's troops are going to do to you when they find you all drunk in your apartment and can't even fucking stand up?
With all those Nikes, they're gonna shove all those
Out
Nike
bragging
shoes
about
up
his
your
sneakers. He's
bunghole.
paying all that money, and he was doing it with me today. That I'm poor and all that shit. Did you see it?
Oh God, Dutchy. See,
I
this is
started
why
all
you.
that shit. He couldn't fucking keep my name out of his. He unblocked me and everything. he's not very happy with Trump. He's a definite, these Trump. It's the Trump haters, Kevin. Disagree with the
Exactly.
guy's policies if you want, but how can you disagree
Exactly.
with this? Because this is the way it is. All right, Canada's to the north of us.
Eventually,
We did right.
yeah.
And it did happen. Somebody tried to bring up about uranium and all that shit with Zelensky. It was Hillary Clinton and Obama. They wanted to give uranium rights, and those uranium mines are in Canada.
Oh yeah, the Uranium One deal, where they're like, oh no, no uranium ever got transferred. It's like, oh yeah, you just made that uranium deal for no
Oh, but they
reason.
tried to
Right?
sell the rights and to get the rights to that property.
Exactly.
And
Right.
that's up to Canada to stop that too. They have to they all have to come to the table. And
And that's the shit that's going on right now with
Trump wasn't having it today. That's a fucking humiliating kick in the crotch to all these motherfuckers. Whippy Poo and Rum and you, Paul, all you fuckers that fake being a Republican and Tammy Holt. Where the fuck are you, Tammy Holt?
you know what it is too?
I
I'm
hold
sick and
Americans to a
tired.
different standard because they would do it to me.
I'm sick and fucking tired of the European Union acting like they're an equivalent economy to our economy. They're equivalent to the USA economy, and I'm tired of them claiming that they're not and pretending they're just like this small little economy because they're not. And they're paying a bullshit like when they go in on a war like with us, exactly what we were talking about. We paid 300 billion for Ukraine. They paid 150 billion. They're pussying out. Like they're not meeting the quota. That's the bottom line. And that Trump said that since day one. Even in his first presidency, he was like, "These fuckers are ripping us off, bro.
Well,
We
here's
gotta
the
cut
thing.
the fucking
Here's the
ties."
thing. You and I don't live in Russia. We don't live in Ukraine. We don't live in India or China. Why would I want to fucking live over there in the first place? They're the ones killing each other. And they trying to bring it here. And they did bring it here. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Kate
They did bring it here.
Steinle, Lake and Riley, there's a mother of 5 got murdered by, and now the biggest news is Joanne Reed and Al Sharpton getting fired from MSNBC. That's a big deal because that's where all the systemic racism is coming from. Melissa Harris Perry and Tiffany Cross, and now look at what's happening on The View.
They're imploding. Nobody can handle it. Joy Reid got fired because she was a fucking racist. Like, oh yeah, no shit, Sherlock. You can't come on the news every night and say all white people are racist Nazis. That's not going to work for your ratings.
They're gonna give her a pat on the ass and be nice to her and give her a bunch of money. She's gonna need it because if she gets sued, like George Stephanopoulos and ABC and all of them, they're all getting sued. It's Trump has every right.
Yeah,
to
that
sue.
happened too. That happened too. Like
The
you can't
lawsuits
just
are coming.
accuse people of.
You remember how they were with Trump? Well, one lawsuit after another lawsuit. The shoe's on the other foot now.
The latest one that's humorous to me is that everyone used to say that Trump went to Epstein Island and he's the one pushing to release all the Epstein information. And once that gets released, there's going to be a lot of motherfuckers. Tom Hanks is on that list.
It
There's
was
some
all
people.
redacted.
Bill Clinton is on that list.
I want to get a look at your picture.
What do you mean? Oh, what? What do you mean my picture?
I
don't have a picture.
I got you full screen. You see it? Your mushrooms and everything.
Mm.
Notice I haven't changed your
Mark.
name. You looking at my screen? You can show your
Oh
dick to
yeah.
everybody. You want to show your dick to no, don't. No, I'm just kidding. You show it,
No.
you'll get Randy excited if you showed your dick up here, Vcash. That
There might be
motherfucker's
a couple of chicks excited if I showed my dick pic up here, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not a dirty gutter guy like
Anyway, let's
that.
talk
Like,
about the new person on scene. Friggin' Angela. She's good people. I like
wait,
her.
who? Oh, and
The
oh,
lady,
Angela in
lady
chat.
all right. And then acid trip is in there that I doxed her. Oh, she's a postal worker. Holy fuck. There's her channel. She, there you type her name in. She's
Oh
at work,
shit.
for Christ's sakes. She's in the mailroom fucking sorting the shit out. At first I thought she was, a carrier, but she works, here because it's small, Governor small. It's not, big like in New York City or, you say Long Island, you think of New York City, but everybody on Long Island pretty much works in New York City or there, if they own businesses or whatever. I've never been to Long Island. I would like to go to the site where they captured the Nazi guys coming ashore on our shore to sabotage us.
Really? That's interesting because I kind of thought that for a while is like not all New York people they travel between all the boroughs and all the like areas of New York. I always kind of thought, yeah, they probably don't travel all that far. So you're confirming that you haven't
You
been to
know
Long
about
Island.
that,
That
right? During World War II, yeah, they came, they were captured and everything. A sailor noticed them on Long Island. They were dropped off by a U-boat.
damn. I know off
They
California.
make fun of me. I'm just a potato peeler, okay? And when all that
You were on a
started,
submarine though. Okay, you were on a submarine. You can't get on a submarine anywhere in the United States Navy unless you have some kind of credentials or
well,
you
it's
don't
like
even
that
have
with
to have a
any.
security clearance.
No, that's
Yeah,
like
you
especially a naval warship. All the rules are the same. Aircraft
right.
carrier, that'd be something you'd want to visit. Yeah, you'd want to walk in the flight deck of an air. I watched the Carl Vinson come out of the shipyard. USS Carl Vinson was built when
Oh
I
shit.
the first ship I was on was in the shipyard, USS Kazimir Pulaski. And I
Okay.
ended up,
Okay.
I sailed the Atlantic. So you go to sub school and all that. You learn about World War II and submarines. You learn about the history of the submarine.
Yeah, that's badass.
Wiggins in
Like,
the chat. Wiggins here. Did you want to come up,
oh
Wiggin?
shit.
Wiggin, did you
Come
want
up,
to come up?
Wiggin.
Here, I'll post a link for you. White ass motherfucker. Come on
Get
up
your
here.
motherfucking ass up here,
See if he
Wiggin.
comes. See if he
Come
comes
on
up.
now. No, but that's fucking cool as shit though, Billy. Like
Yeah,
a lot of people, nobody's
Groton,
gonna get to
Connecticut
experience that.
it would be a destination,
Mm-hmm.
a good destination. Go, instead of like to the circus or something like that. I'd want to visit Coney Island. I'd like to see that. Then he's look at he posts. He's got no business with losers, and there he is posting in my chat.
No business with losers.
What should I do with Wiggin?
Well,
What should I do with this guy?
keep letting him talk, but he should come up here. Just
He'll just rant and rave. You heard his girlfriend yesterday. He's a grumpy old man because Lady Venom was getting on her about, that he completely annihilates her up on panel and then she just sucks his ass. So, so they got this thing going on with Lady Venom now.
you never want to
Trust
be
in Lady
accused of
Venom.
suck.
Why would you trust Lady Venom? He did it to go after me because he wants to troll me.
Damn.
He cries about being reported. I haven't removed one broadcast. Tiffany turned me in. I got a warning and all that. No big deal. But it just shows where she stands. I guess my money doesn't count. My money's not good enough over there. She's mad at me because you know why?
Is my money not good here?
Yeah, because she does. And to me, in the face, she looks like a boy. She looks more boyish than
Wait, who? Who are you talking about?
Tiffany wears stretch marks.
Oh, what the fuck?
Toucan
Why don't
Tiffany.
you like her?
Why? Because
Yeah.
she's a fucking snot. She's
All right,
all
well, we're
prim
gonna
and
have to disagree
pristine.
there.
I'm not asking you to agree with me. You have, Kevin. They're always saying, "Well, everybody has an opinion. Everybody has an opinion." Yeah, she
I did
tries to
say
be
that.
a snob, but she's a married woman out here shaking her tail feathers around, and then she wants to point her finger at other people. She sticks her nose in people's business. She's a busybody.
I
That's
say
what
that
they.
about a lot of people, though. A lot of motherfuckers
Well,
around here
what
look,
does that have to
yeah,
do about her looks? Because she's about her looks also. All right. Otherwise, she wouldn't be
I don't
doing
know.
what she's doing. Now, let me ask you this, Kevin. Okay, let's pretend you're married to Tiffany. She's your wife. Would you approve of her
Yeah.
letting some guy have pictures of her coochie? Would you let her do it?
Would I approve? That's an interesting question because
You think that turned
after
Gary
he
on to him doing
after
that or what?
20 years, if we were together for 20 years, I kind of would be like, I don't know, maybe, probably. I don't even care.
So you
I
say
literally,
Gary's trying to make some money because his job he can't. You know what I mean? At least he's trying to put her
I
to
don't
use
think I would
somehow.
even give a
Is
rat's
that the
ass,
deal?
bro, to be
Is
honest
that the
with you.
deal? Because she doesn't really have any friends outside of chat. Since I've known her,
Well, who would know that? Nobody knows that.
well, she goes
That's like
live.
another
You
thing.
see it.
Nobody would know that.
You see it. She doesn't get phone calls or anything. She's on other people's panels all the time. She never has any visitors at her place. Never.
Yeah.
I have not
I
yet
don't
seen
know.
anybody knock on her door. She's on JC's panel. She's on Monica's panel. She's out there. She's she's holding hands with Lady Venom. Come on, Kevin.
Well, I mean, you
Kevin,
can accuse.
Kevin, you're talking to Billy Hayden, okay? You're not talking to
I'm
fucking
talking Billy.
Dear boy, Rex.
I was on
Dear
a
boy.
submarine. I know about not having friends. I didn't have friends for years.
What is this about friends? I have friends. They just don't want you people to know they're friendly with me because they'll get attacked.
Well,
Wiggins
why
did
did
that.
you think other people have the same defense
I got enough
mechanism, bro?
enemies, Billy. He said that to me. You were there for that, I'm sure, because you watch all the time.
Other people have the same defense mechanism. They're like, I don't want people knowing about my
Did
friends
you
because
watch
they might
Wiggin and
report.
Rusty when they fully doxed Logical? Did you watch that?
No, dude, that was a time. Okay, so you're talking about at the time when Logical doxed me. Well, he didn't dox me really. He just
Well, I didn't
texted
know
my
that.
mom.
He doxed
He
you, your
texted my
name and
mom.
address and all that.
Okay, yeah,
Now,
that's fine.
now
But anyways, Logical
where's
doc.
Jaden
He
Johnson at?
texted my mom.
Where's Jaden Johnston at?
He's gone. I actually miss him. He was back in New York. I never had his information.
I would
Jaden
never
Johnson.
do that, Vcash. If I had a picture of your mother and she was dead and never been in here, I wouldn't use that against you.
It's wicked. Why would you
need
do
to do
that?
that.
It's
That's
mean.
mean.
It's just mean.
That's mean. And and Randy sat right there on JC's panel. Oh, it's the only weapon I got to use against Billy, JC. Oh, I got to try to make Billy mad. Oh, Billy's an asshole, JC. Oh, we got to remove Billy from YouTube. Come on, you fat rat.
Did they actually say that they wanted to remove you from YouTube?
Oh, Randy. He's been ever since JC opened up her chat. I defeated
You're never gonna
every wrench
remove
she's
Billy
ever
Hayden
had.
from YouTube, you
Beat that.
dummies.
I've
Let's get
defeated
that straight right now.
every
You're
wrench she's
never
ever had.
removing
Everyone. And she's giving people wrenches to solve the Billy Hayden problem when I come into her chat like the way I did.
Oh,
You
jeez.
lied, JC. So let me ask you this, Kevin. JC made that bet with me in 2020 about she bet on that Biden would win. So she didn't really win that bet because the evidence shows that they cheated and there was voter fraud, correct?
Oh, back in 2020? You're talking about the 2020 election, not the
Talking
recent
about
one.
Biden versus Trump, and Biden's been in office for the last 4 years. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, you're talking about this election. Yeah. Biden lost badly.
No, I'm talking about the 2020 election. Biden didn't run this
Oh.
election. They put Kamala on the
Oh,
ticket.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And she didn't
Dude,
get one vote, not one vote in a primary. Fucked up. That's voter
exactly.
fraud. That's voter fraud.
And not only that, but I'll tell you this. Other people that voted alongside with me, I was like, do you really like they thought people didn't turn out. That was the big thing that they kept saying this last election. They were like, "Oh, people just didn't turn out." And I was like, "You think people didn't turn out or do you think there was voter fraud in 2020?" There was voter fraud in 2020. That's what happened. That's what everyone said happened. And there wasn't voter fraud in this last election, at least, and not a measurable amount that's
There
could change
was.
an election.
It's being investigated. Shit's gonna come
But
out. We don't know about
2020
it yet.
was 2020 was totally rigged, bro. It was fucking like
Oh, there's
it
there's evidence of voter fraud in certain precincts. Sure, there is. Look
I've
at
said it
Stacey.
time and
Look
time
at
again. Do
Stacey
you
Abrams,
honestly believe
and look what they did. Especially what's going on in New York. You do realize there's a lawsuit against my governor, Kathy Hochul, in the state of New York.
right?
Those funds, and they housed all those
But
illegal
I
people
said it
down in
time
New
and
York
time again.
City.
I'm like, do you honestly believe? Do you? Does anyone
They're
honestly believe
responsible for
that?
any murders those people did.
Does
Those
anyone
illegal aliens.
honestly believe that Joe Biden got more votes than Barack Obama, the first black president? I don't believe it, bro. That shit is just they're taking advantage of a dementia patient and they rigged all that shit for 2020. Like I don't
Obama
believe it.
made the comment, right? You
Like
don't need to worry whether or not immigrants speak English. Yeah, you need to teach your kids how to speak Spanish. And you do realize Barack
11
Obama,
million new illegal
Barry
immigrants since
Sorrento, or
those two
whatever his
dumb
fucking
fucks
real
got in
name
office,
is,
bro.
he's only 4 months
And
older
it's
than me.
mostly in my state too, bro. I got to worry about it more than any of you. I'm in California. There's more dumb fucks in my state than any y'all bitches. Because
So,
Newsom and
how
fucking
how
stupid
far
ass.
away from Wigan are you?
Uh, dude, I could drive to Wiggins' house tomorrow. It'd take me an hour and a half to get to his house. I'm not far,
But
but
hour and a
it's
half.
my whole
That's 90.
state is
That's
fucked
still
up.
90. That's 90 miles. But California is huge.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
People
Well,
like
yeah.
Dutchy, he doesn't understand how big the United States is. He doesn't.
No, he's in a little fucking apartment building. And that's the thing
Yeah,
about
he's
him
in an
too. I'm like,
apartment. He's in an apartment right next to Dutchy, and who else? Well, he's on mainland Europe, so they say Dutchy. I'm so fucking high right now, Kevin. Mushrooms wouldn't help.
mushrooms wouldn't help.
It wouldn't help.
Not
They
tonight.
probably,
No, you don't want
they
to do
probably.
that. You don't want to do the mushrooms with that. But another night. Okay. Now that I know who you are, Billy, I might send you a little special package. You can trust me, bro. I'm 100. My shit is so safe, bro. You never. Don't even worry about it.
I know
I'll just
somebody
say
that
that right
would,
now.
but I probably wouldn't eat them. I don't need any mushrooms.
No.
That probably wouldn't be a good idea. Me tripping.
Not for me to say it on here and then
They'll
to do
do
it.
it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
I
wouldn't be
probably,
a
what
good
do I
idea,
have?
but
I have at least 20 years on you, right?
possibly. Maybe. But you never know.
I'll be 64 at the end of this year. I just turned 63.
Okay, yeah, you're definitely.
Do I look like I'm 63?
Yeah.
My eyebrows show it.
You had a fair life though, motherfucker. You were in the US Navy. You did it, bro. You really did.
Yeah,
A
you
lot
do
of these
know.
assholes on the chat room can't say that they did it. Like fucking Firefire can't yeah, he can't say shit about shit. But there's a lot of people like that. Sorry.
Did you see JC complain about me today in Vegas chat? She blocked me. I asked Angie. I told Angie if she'd come up, I'd apologize to her and that. But they want to just say that I'm bipolar. Do you think I'm bipolar? Excuse me.
Shit.
Might be
Fuck.
bi. I don't know about polar. I don't know. I might just be polarizing.
You're a polarizing character, fucking Billy. That's definitely a thing.
So what do you think
If
about Patrick
anyone
Rowe having a chopper and he can't ride it to the bar? He went to the bar that one night, and a girl picked him up, whatever. He come up here, he's in the bar. I just shaking my head. Would you brag about a
he was in
chopper
the
you couldn't
bar,
ride?
I didn't see him in the bar. What happened with him?
No, well, he went to a bar. I don't know. Some girl picked him up, gave him a ride or whatever. She didn't want to be on
Damn.
camera, and he kept putting the camera on him or her.
Good for that boy. Good for that boy. Get him in while you can, motherfuckers. That's what I say. Get them in while you can,
Oh,
because you're not gonna be able to keep fucking bitches
here's a
like
question.
forever.
Here's a
That
question.
probably ain't gonna happen.
Here's a question for you because I know you're into this. Who do you think who makes you laugh more, Gotti or DA?
Uh, that's actually a good question. I actually don't know about that because DA. I think probably DA. If I had to be honest, I think DA. DA makes me laugh like a motherfucker. Some of his references and everything, like I'm laughing my shit off.
You realize he's been blocking me, right?
No, I didn't know that. He blocks you? Why does he do that?
Because I'm too fast. Ping, 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 ricochet rabbit.
Well, I would say DA don't block Billy Hayden. If I had to put some shit out there into the universe,
No, they
don't
can't
block
block me.
Billy.
I still see them anyways. And they still see me. They'll block me, but they still have a second device. They still see my post. The one that does
Exactly.
it, the one who does it the most is Rusty. When she feels like she wants me to see her, she'll unblock me and post. I never block her. But
Rusty has every single one of my accounts blocked. She won't speak to me anymore. It's crazy. I don't know why. She won't talk. She'll never speak to me ever again. That's what it
we
is,
won't
though. I
go.
don't know what it
That's a
is.
can of worms for another night.
Exactly. That's not tonight.
There's
That's
only
not tonight.
three paying attention to us, and she's probably one of them. Wigan never misses me when I go live. So what time is it? 27. So you get the last word. Go ahead, and then I'm taking off. I might be back later or not till what? It's Friday night, right? I might go take a nap. I haven't
Exactly. It's
had dinner.
Friday night.
I definitely got to go make dinner.
I like that pic of you, though, Billy, right there. It's hilarious. That fucking big ass fucking hat.
So, who do you think Tiffany pays for peeing his?
It's Furby.
Yeah, she don't like me. I sit there watching chat one day when this is when I first seen her, right? When she first, I forget when it was. It's been a while now, right? And I don't know what caused me to do it just out of the blue. Well, it's true. I looked there, I see her face and that. And she looks like a boy in the face. She didn't like it. She's been mad at me about that. I haven't been nice to her. She's mad because I haven't been nice to her. I don't do married
You
women.
should be. You should be.
I was
'Cause she's
nice
a
to
nice
her.
person.
I was nice to her. I don't know. She's an awful bit. She's an awful busybody.
You should be nice. Yeah, you should be nice to her. She's a nice
Oh, I
person.
am nice. I'm
And
not. I'm not rude to these people, but she picked a fight with me. I don't do it. Yeah. All right, Wiggin, you're wrong. I didn't start that with Lady Venom. She jumped on the bandwagon on that shit. She got that picture. They all got that picture from Randy. And they all
God
come
damn
after
you,
me.
Randy, you
Randy
fucking
hired an
bastard.
army and gave them all my mother's picture to come after me.
Motherfucker. Sorry.
And
I
I
didn't mean
don't
to
block. And
interrupt
I
you.
don't block them. And they just make up shit and all that. My mother actually rules out here. She fucking owns these fuckers. You see though, Rusty, she likes my mother because she's got the senior picture up there. Right, and my mother was very pretty.
And your mother was probably one of the nicest women that would ever be in this anywhere involved in chat. If your mother was in chat,
She
she
gave
would be
birth to
probably one of the
5
nicest
kids.
people ever.
I'm the youngest of 5. So I'm the baby.
Oh shit! So you got punked. You got bullied.
I had to wear my sister's ice skates when when I was big enough to start skating.
Still wear my
I was a teenager before I got any real hockey skates to play hockey. I fucking
Oh my
grinded the
God.
teeth off. There's pictures of Billy Hayden wearing white skates when I was 8, 9, 10 years old.
Oh God damn it. If anyone was making some video right now, like AI video, Billy in his fucking
Yeah, you see who's
youngest
into
sister's
they're all into that AI. You see what I did with that, right? Absolute intelligence. That drives Wiggin
Yes.
crazy. Everything I do, Wiggin copies. Everything. Right, they come in with the AI and there's billboard and all that, right? So I finally come up with absolute
Oh
intelligence
shit.
right
Oh
right there.
God damn,
That
that's fucking funny as
fucker
fuck,
don't
bro.
say. Did you see how mad Tiffany got when I said that picture she had, that one she had? She's going like this. She's got her hand behind there pushing that fucker up. So she changed
What?
it. So
No, I didn't see any. No, I didn't see what you're talking about. I'm not gonna criticize that.
All right, AV Cash. Thanks for
Mm.
coming up, bud. I appreciate it. And this is fun
Oh, you
because
kick him.
you
Are
know
you
who's the
kicking me
most
off already?
triggered right now. You see what's going on, and it's acid drip. You're going down, boy. And that woman down on Long Island is burying you. I'm going to sit and watch. I hope I don't
Acid.
miss it.
Oh, acid drip. I don't know acid drip. Yeah, I don't know him either. It's another person I don't know.
Acid drip. You don't know acid drip?
I kind of do. Not really.
You ever hang out with Empress Chinchilla?
What do you mean on the chat line? Yeah, in the
Cash.
chat. Yeah.
You know I know better, right? Let me see if I could find that picture of him. It was he fucking took his shirt off, had a beer in his hand, right? Fucking nose itches. And both Empress and I took the same screenshot of that fucker. I don't know if I have it on this
what?
one. Yeah, there's a screenshot of I'll show this one though.
I want to see that screenshot you're talking about.
Of acid drip. Got some skinny ass arms, boy. Bad. Let's see, what's this other one she got? This is the best. This is the best one. Because Monica Ann. I mean, am I supposed to be heartbroken because Monica blocks me? I mean, it's such a big deal. And her and Angie constantly on. I got on Angie again today. She should spend it. Yeah, you should, never mind. And there's this guy. I sent a dick pic to JC.
That guy right there looks. That guy right there looks suspect as fuck, bro. That's a fucking drug dealer right there, bro.
Oh, Omega, oh, Omega, oh, Omega, Omega, oh, you're dumb. Yeah. The guy doesn't know the difference between is and are when he writes a sentence. This is the one that needs to come around. Now that's scary.
Oh my god. Cali Chica. Oh shit. Cali Chica. There it is. There we go. Cali Chica full screen. God damn it. Brace yourselves. Oh shit. You're in trouble right now, Billy Hayden. God damn it, you should not be doing that shit. Oh my god.
Would you give her CPR?
Hell no, bro. I'd be like, my mouth's broken. I can't
So,
fucking. My lips.
tell me,
My
Vcash.
lips are chapped, bro. My
Tell
lips
me,
are chapped.
Vcash. Tell me, which one do you like better? This one?
Nope.
Or this one?
I'll go for CB because at least I know she doesn't have a penis.
That's an awful thing. He's prettier than you, Tiffany.
No, he's not. Son of a bitch.
Hey, look at. Can you say retard, will you? Look at that pan face. They're the fucking chin
You're
on that
messed up.
fucker.
Fucking Billy. You're an asshole, Billy. You're an asshole, Billy.
Look at him. Look at that fucking shit. Does he even have an upper lip? But lately this has been the favorite lately.
What a dick.
That's Angie's new man. That's
Oh,
Bud.
that's Bud.
Bud No Balls. They called him Bud No Balls. Bud No Balls instead of Noble.
Fuck. You're fucking fucked up.
I don't need to
You're
make
fucked up, bro.
videos and all that.
What a dick, bro.
Memes. I'm not making memes. I give them the content.
Yeah, you are, you fucking asshole, bro. Should make a meme of you fucking going after some bitches. Oh, who's that?
What's it look like to you?
I don't even know.
that's JC a couple Halloween ago. She turned her camera on.
Oh, JC, shit.
Look at how much bigger that one tit hangs than the other one. She's a fucking big cow. That's JC. That's her.
Yeah, she looks like throw over the dick. Yeah, she looks fuckable right there.
She ain't fuckable. She ain't got no uterus. You ain't want to fuck that.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Who cares? Yeah.
This is for Wolfie.
Oh my God, Wolfie! There you go.
Is that scary or is that scary? Wolfie called her ancient. That's not Photoshop either. And there's Mammy Timmy. That's why I call her the size of that fucker.
No, that's out here. That's out, dude. That's where I live. That's where I live. That's gangster. That's fucking Crip gangster.
That's
Crip
Tammy Hole.
gangster, MS-13 gangster.
That's Tammy Hole. Unfiltered. That's a real picture of her with no glasses on. Look at the eyes on this bitch.
Yeah, she'll fuck you up, bro. She will fucking dismantle
she'll fuck
you.
Up, all right. Yeah, you fucking get too close and smell
She
that
will
shit. Fucking knock you
she'll
right out.
dismantle you, bro.
He ain't got the balls.
No question about it.
Can you say
crazy,
gay?
bro?
And that now is that
Yeah,
gay? Fucking think he's Elton John or something or what?
Are
know
those
who that-
are those blue blockers? They look like the blue sunglasses.
You know who that is? You know who that is, Vcash? He's got the same first name as you.
Who? Who is it? No. What?
You say ugly?
Tiffany pays for peeing. Gary sees this as an investment and collecting beans. Never mind, I'm not reading it.
Can I get something else going? She came up on my panel. Dan.
Oh, who is that? She's cute. Who's that woman?
That's Ziggy's girlfriend.
Who's that? Yeah? Ziggy? Oh, okay.
There
Nice.
you are, you
Good
fuckers.
for you,
Look at
Ziggy.
there's my mother when she's fucking 83 years old.
Oh my God, don't do that. Do you know how many fucking clone accounts are gonna happen tomorrow? Don't do
They do all they want. I got them
Oh
all riled up.
God.
They're all kinds of fucked up, especially after what happened in the White House today. Zelensky fucked up. He'll be crawling back. He'll be saying, yes, sir. I mean, he should have figured that Trudeau said, yes, sir, Mr. President Trump, we'll get on that right away. You know, they didn't want no embargo or tariffs or anything. So they put that on 30 days.
Everybody actually loves you, Billy. That's the thing. That's one of the problems.
Hey, V-Cash, you ever been to Colorado?
Everyone likes you, bro. That's a huge problem. Okay, sorry. No.
Hayden, Colorado. Well, Wiggin might not be
Okay.
liking me right now because I banned him. That one account. He has others. All right, here's a person of interest.
A person of interest. I like that. I like it.
That's a giant Tic Tac right there. That rum doesn't like to be called Tic Tac. He's got a head looks like a Tic Tac.
We know who that is.
Effect right there.
Fucking ready.
That's the Hayden
That's
effect.
ready.
He's like, JC, what am I going to do about Billy Hayden?
God damn. There's nothing you really could do. That it's just like anything else. You can't do anything to stop them. Life in general, that's how it goes.
That's my nephew Scotty at 14. Fish. You want to see the other one? This is during the winter time.
No, that looks like Randy. That could be Randy right there, holding that fish.
That's a northern pike.
Damn.
Get one of them on your line, you know it. All right. Listen, Kevin, if I'm not trying to make you sick, okay, but we got to do this.
No, you showed me. No, you showed me. You're a fucking. Oh my god.
Wiggin! Wiggin!
What?
Wiggin!
What the fuck are you showing me, Dick?
Wiggin!
Okay, fine.
Wiggin! 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 Wrinkles. Look at the wrinkles on that.
Okay, fine. Jesus H. Christ, bro.
This one's
God
a better
damn,
one.
fucking Billy Hayden.
Fucking, I got her so mad. She fucking did some shit on her channel. I went there and I lifted it all. Look at, fucking pissed. Look at. Imagine that going down on you.
I'm trying to. I can't process it at the moment. Calm the fuck down, bro.
I'm at the end of it. I should delete that picture. Well, what else I got on here today? Okay. JC did this one night. Vanguard got her fucking mad enough. All right. And JC put that's Vanguard right there. That is Vanguard.
That's
JC
Vanguard. Okay.
JC put that up
It's
on
not
her
a bad
screen.
looking guy.
Yeah,
got the goatee, the
hard to
mustache
tell
going
from that, right? But right, JC posted it. Right. I wish it could have been better. And that's all it was, but that's him. He's got a screenshot. That's Vanguard. That's the one that's always He's not in a good mood right now, I guarantee it. And by the way, Vanguard, that's Hannah.
You're
He lives
losing audience
listen,
members with this Vanguard content.
listen, all right. He's Hannah with the wrench at Shay's chat. That's the Shannon the ditch right there.
I'm listening. You're
I
losing
could
it.
be wrong. If I'm wrong, Shannon, Vanguard, you're welcome to come up and fucking correct me. And Vcash is here. So there you go. I should have been in bed 45 minutes ago. Let me see if I got something.
Wait.
That's Vanguard, according to JC.
No. Wait, listen. Let's both of us shut up. You got someone on your panel right now.
No, I
Shut
know.
the.
I ain't going anywhere yet.
Look. He said he should have been in bed a couple of minutes ago. Okay, come back on panel, guy. Whoever that was, come
There
back.
was nobody up. There was nobody up here. Ain't nobody come in my backstage.
Oh, there was somebody that just said he should have been in bed.
Yeah, me. I said I should have been in bed. There's that lactate,
Oh, okay,
whatever.
yeah. See,
that looked like
yeah,
it's fucking.
Big whoop, big deal. Who cares about
That's
that?
the real deal right there. That's the real deal right there.
Fuck that shit right there, bro. We're gangsters. We're rolling right past that bullshit, bro. We'll fucking anyone who wants to pull that picture up, we'll fucking snap their back like a lobster. That's a Shannon
Well,
quote.
there's a handle out
We'll
there,
break them in half.
Lactator. That's where he got it from, right there. Ever who Lactator is? Probably
I will
wrong.
snap their back like a fucking lobster. Okay, so going back to what you were saying, Billy. Yeah, fuck the haters. That's basically what it is. Fuck the haters. I mean, you can all eat a dick. That's the basic bottom line.
You know who this is?
Fuck the Whipperman?
No.
Whipperman?
That's not Whipperman. That's Terry B.
Terry B. Oh shit.
That's the guy who'll fix your toilet for you. That's the guy who blocks me and talks smack. That's Terry B.
Yeah.
It is. Because
And it's
that's
the
a
one that
shot in
I just chose
kitchen.
that Shannon was
That's
like,
him.
hey Terry B, and then she says the most foul things about him. Well, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah.
That's one of JC's pictures, by the way.
What? You and JC are BFFs. Stop fucking playing like you guys are best friends.
She's never treated me like a real friend. She hasn't. No, the thing, me a potato peeler. It actually all started with Drew Hawkshear, right? Because Drew Hawkshear was running around.
It all started
Haters,
with
not
okay. It
haters,
started with
JC,
Drew.
because that I was a hater and all this shit. This thing, you're a hater. I'm so fucking sick of that, Kevin.
No, so you said some real shit right there. You said some real shit. It all started with you and Drew. Okay.
Yeah, Drew was running around. Oh, taters, not haters. JC and JC was. Oh, he's just a potato peeler. I did get Randy's content taken down. He made, look at, he did this. This is me and my niece. He did that shit. That's supposed to be me, and she's not my niece.
That doesn't even look. Why would you
That
even
happened
report
on
that? That
Wiggins'
doesn't even look
channel,
like
and he
you.
knows better, but he just tries to make it hard for me.
Okay.
All right, now here's one that we're gonna expose because this is okay, and he hasn't been using this picture. That's the Hannah picture, one of them.
Damn.
That's Hannah.
She probably has an Adam's apple. That's the problem.
And here's the other one he did. Okay, and you know they edit the avatars. That's why I don't edit avatars. They can't, they can't accuse me of doing that. So if I have an avatar, it's not one that I made. I searched it, I took a screenshot, and I'm using it. But there you are, Hannah, aka Vanguard. Gosh, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. You're a good
You got
sport.
it. Wait. Who else is on this panel besides me? Billy? How many people on this panel right now?
It's just you and I, and I got myself full screen. Now, would you give her CPR? A back rub, maybe?
I would give her CPR. Yes. And I'd probably get a full meal. I'd probably get like a fucking cornbread meal. She'd probably barf up a fucking entire meal, and I'd probably end up eating it, and then that would be a wrap. God damn, bro, that shit is hilarious.
They kind of look like sister and brother, if you ask me. Maybe
I
that
don't know.
fucking fat
Tiffany
little.
looks like she's pretty hot. Tiffany looks pretty fucking hot right there. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. What are you trying to prove right here, Billy? I don't know what you're trying to prove,
If you
bro.
had a woman at home, you wouldn't even say that. So you ain't even got a girlfriend, do you, Kevin?
If
She's
I
pretty
actually
hot.
wanted a woman at home,
She's pretty
bro,
hot, all right.
yeah. Okay. Whatever. Jeez.
That's her before and after. There's a before and after. Yeah, I'll be fair to her. To see if she did that one.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you to lift up your shirt, bro. Billy, are you gonna lift your shirt
Yeah,
up?
but I'm not a woman.
Are you
You
gonna
think
lift
I'm
your shirt
hot?
up? Because I swear to God,
I've lifted my shirt up.
You ain't gonna be doing no better.
Have you seen the push-up videos they
I don't
made?
care if you're a woman or not, bro.
You want to see me lift my shirt up? Is that what you want?
What push up? Whose push up videos are you talking about?
You've never seen the
I
push-up
saw.
videos, huh?
Oh,
I tell you
you
what.
shouldn't have done that right there, bro. Oh God. God damn. Oh God.
Can you say gay?
God damn.
On that fucker. Look at it. He's got growth on his eyeball. You see that? In his tear duct. Look at it. He's got pink
That
eye or
nipple
something.
that you had was a giant one. But I swear to God, that shit looked like I could tee off on that nipple, bro. I could put a fucking
That's
golf
fucking
ball on that nipple
heartbeat,
right there
Cash.
that you
That's
just showed
fucking all muscle.
and
It's
tee
all
off on
muscle.
that bitch.
It's fucking.
I swear to God.
Oh, I can make.
Yeah.
I do some facial expressions. I do one. I won't do it on camera, but it's if you were in person with me and I did it, it'd make you laugh. I shake my head and loosen my lips, and it makes some grunting noises. And I'm not going to do it on camera though. Dude, crazy, you know.
Loosen your jaw and
This fucker right here wouldn't last fucking 3 seconds. That fucker got punched in the nose, he'd fucking cry. He thinks he's a fucking. That's you, Whippermano. You gay fucker. Come on up, Whippermano. Now 1 minute, Whippermano, and then I'm leaving. If you fucking brave enough to come up here, you punk motherfucker.
whipper jaw. Whipper band. Get up on that shit. Tell Billy what's up. Fucking A, bro. It's fucking 6 o'clock where I live right now. 6 o'clock. It's so early. Like I have the whole night ahead of me, and I'm stuck here looking at Whipperman's ass
Well, let me
on
see if
this
I got
fucking
something we can.
panel.
Let me see.
Jesus H. Christ.
Let me see if I got something
Ooh.
to show you might like.
Jerry sees this as an investment, and collecting peens is going to pay off huge. Is that what it is, Tiffany? That's what she's been collecting peen pics for years, bro. That shit's gonna pay off one of these
Thing in
days.
the side chat at all. It's just been you and I up here with. It just went from 4 to 3, so. So
Oh, oh
I'm gonna
shit, we're
show
down
this
that
before I
bad.
leave.
Oh my god.
There.
I'm gonna sign my peen pictures because I sent a couple out there. Nope, I don't think anyone knows who they are, but eventually I'll sign them. Like right before I croak, just gonna sign them. Be like, yeah, that was mine. Got it. What the fuck? All right, I'm gonna have to back. I'm gonna have to close this whole shit down and then come back. Yeah.
That is just crazy. Any football fans? Let's see what this does.
Race car driver Danny Sullivan. All the chances of being you don't think that? In lane number 2, Herschel Walken. Right next to him in lane 3 is Gerald Green. There are 2 other competitors in the race, so they can safely the openings. But so is race car driver Danny Sullivan. All the chances of being I don't think there's something like that. They have 2 chances to balance. At least you're getting place of other 2 points. See, Herschel is psyching everybody out because he knows how to back into those blocks. You know, so he can save him on my track. That's a big lead off first base. Run the wrong way. Now, Stafford's got it. Come on. Herschel Walker out of how quickly gets a strong. No, they come to take us 220.
Herschel Walker lies.
That's right. You know, he was the last guy in the block and the first one out, and he just powered it.
Herschel Walker. Hey, Vcash, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Everybody, I'm taking off. I'll be back when I come back. See you on the flip side. I gotta go eat. I'm hungry.